hanging from a thread till you dead. Cause your partner put a price on your head. Cause your chick was laying up in his bed. She getting details, spilling every word that you said. She working retail, thirsty bitch just trying to get ahead. If history tell us anything, y'all both end up dead. It's just a street tale of fable, some shit someone said. Sit at the table and hope there's more to offer than bread. Pulled out the cradle, first steps you getting chased by a fed. No head starts, just body parts and lead sparks. Old religion, brand new hate and weak hearts. Oligarchs, krakens, dragons, you see sharks. Imagine you could manage to maneuver the deep parts. You a savage, you can have it, just show all your teeth sharp. If you could grab it, you could stab it, just aim for the bleeding heart. The ones that show compassion, a soldier that seeks art. Does the artist that wage war take over or take part? Taking a knee, thinking no one faithful is me. I'm good people in bad lands, no evil live within me. I mind mine, I'll survive, find this lands for the free. If I'm mistaken, I'm forsaken, no one rescuing me. Residual effects, stray bullets through familiar necks. For any number of infractions that I deem disrespect. Your beliefs, you deserve better, but we both in the shit. You just haven't come to grips with it yet. Fight or flight, and they ain't really nowhere to go. If your back is against the wall and you ain't throwing no blows, you gon' crumble in the rubble, become blood in the snow. If you a victim, they collect them, grab the body and go. Dig them and ditch them, total disregard for the soul. Gas them and lit them, watch the flesh burn in the glow. Where we live and catch a shivering, it's a hell you don't know. Your best hope is that your dying ain't slow, or your dying's a show. Where we at, it's every man for his own. A bloody backdrop, where killers just zone and slice flesh to the bone. Masked and gloved up front of your home. A flash of gun, but the side of your dome. Fresh blood from a stone, dents in your sense. Kick your fucking ball through the fence. Dare you to say something. No sense in sitting around in suspense. Find out what's next. Open your fucking mouth, disrespect. See the extent of how my life is intense. She beautiful and oppressed in a permanent summer dress. She a servant and still she blessed. Children cradled against her breast, whispering prayers, wishing their souls the best, knowing that they forgotten, not forgetting they're blessed. The bloodiest red lights, just piles of dead life. Something must be broken, the glyphs wasn't read right. You think them Bible papers will shed light? Yeah, right. Burn after reading, tell the preacher I'm leaving. What is poppin', people? Welcome back to Sha Ill Reacts. I am your host, Sha Ill, and we are back in the building. Salutes to you for joining me on this lovely Friday evening. All right, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Salutes. Hope everybody got to the bag this week, and, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labors. Salutes to everybody that's working over the weekend. All right, salutes to y'all. You know, it be like that sometimes. So I appreciate y'all one way or the other. Salutes. What is poppin', y'all? Welcome back. Glad to be here with y'all. Under unfortunate circumstances, of course, because we're gonna cover a story that angers me deeply. All right, but salutes to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Somebody go wake Jonathan ass up. Let's get it. Hit the like button, though. 8 concurrent viewers, 3 likes. We starting with a small group today because, as I can tell, from what I can tell, YouTube didn't send out the no-do. So, you know, it'd be like that. I'm working against the wind, y'all. Working against the wind, working against all kind of shit. So, it's Friday. My body knows it. It's been a long year so far. And we're here for a good time, not a long time. So we're going to get into it. Shout out Oso. He just dropped some famous Dave's images in the Discord. Salutes to him. Buen provecho to the family. Let's see. We good right here. All right. Shout out 298 on the check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you for coming through. Shout out Young Jizzle. Shout out Zoraida. Salutes to Zoraida. Salutes to Raven Jefferson. I appreciate y'all being here today, all right? It's a little light. People still got their hangover from the week. They got their New Year hangover and they're not here. YouTube didn't tell them we was here anyway. So salutes. Shout out Zach. He made it. Appreciate you.
No mommy's way.
Mommy's way. All right. Salutes to y'all. Let me see what I'm doing here. Bow. Boom. Alright, so now I got the drink on deck. Buen provecho. Let's get the cheers going on in there. Salud. Bow. What's poppin', y'all? Alright. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hopefully everybody else comes and joins us in a bit. Maybe, you know, they saw a face on the thumbnail that isn't a Cartel face, and they didn't feel like hanging out today. So, you know, I'm okay with that. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Just is what it is. All right. Again, shout out Raven. But I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, per usual. Al que no le gusta.
Adiós, pendejo.
You got it. All right, today we're going to talk about Robert Brooks. For those that don't know who Robert Brooks is, I don't know the story. I don't know what he was in prison over. I'll find an article so that we can get brought up to date on it. I saw bits and pieces of the video. And the bits and pieces that I saw, there's no excuse for them. Zero excuse for them. People seem to think that you know, when you come up in the streets, oh, you're supposed to be good with everything. Everything's good, bro. You in the streets, bro. But like, nah, I'm okay. I'm good with street activity. You in the gang. You got ops. All right, handle each other. Do what y'all got to do with each other, right? Handle y'all business. You a thief? All right, cool. Be a thief. All right. Once you get to the point, like the Cartel does, where you're torturing innocent people, you just killing for no reason, and people are like, man, bro, you smoked him a motherfucker. Like, once you start smoking innocent people and shit like that, like, I can't follow you there, dog. It's fuck you. And if you in your hood, and you know that there's somebody in there that's a psychopath, that's just, or a sociopath, just, you know, doing shit just to do it, well, I think you pussy for not either turning that motherfucker in or smoking him. I think you pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts on it. Right? If I had a friend that I knew was in the business of oppressing and victimizing innocent people just for kicks, I got 2 responsibilities. Turn him in or peel his whole shit back, right? That's how I see it. And I think you pussy if you don't. If you let it ride like that, you know what I'm saying? You just scared and you just want to And some kids don't know no better. They think, oh, I'm street, so I'm supposed to love the unaliver, right? I'm supposed to love him. Not if he unaliving for no reason. Unalive the one that got the balls to see his fucking, his ops head to head and make some shit happen. That's a different story, right? We come up with that. But if he running around trying to violate old ladies and, hurt people that's minding their own business, then it's fuck you. And if you a menace to society, somebody need to put you on, on the ground. So I say that to say this. When I speak of some of these cartel people and I speak about how they're oppressors, right? And I speak about the irony of oppressors who have denied people, individual people, whether they be ops that are in the game or innocent people, because there's no way they haven't done it to innocent people, right? When I hear about them who have deprived people of the basic needs, hit the like button, y'all, the basic needs of a human being, water, food, right? Air. You've deprived people air sometimes, right? You handed over excruciating amounts of pain, right? And the moment they arrest you, I'm thirsty. I can't breathe. I'm hungry. Right? Then I get street people. I'm going to say his name like George Castillo. Used to be here. I'm sure he still listens. He didn't like when I responded to this type of shit. He said, well, you think they should be, they should be abused in prison just because he's a criminal? Nah, he different. He's not just a criminal, motherfucker. Right? He denied people their basic needs. The moment he was in the slightest bit of discomfort, not comfortability, because I don't believe that in that fucking word. That's a made-up ass word. Under the slightest bit of discomfort, Chapo, Barbie, all of them. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. And I'm like, fuck you, right? And motherfuckers in the street that are too stupid to understand the nuance of what I'm talking about, they would like to judge me for that. Right? That's like, I judge you for it. I think you just, you've trained yourself to sympathize with, abusers. So I don't put much past you than to be an abuser yourself, right? Fuck you. Now, Robert Brooks was a criminal. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was arrested for. I don't know what he did, right? But what I do know from seeing the video is that unless he held somebody on a gurney and surrounded him by 12 to 20 individuals and then proceeded to punch, kick, smack with shoes, tap in the ribs, pick up by the neck and drop. Unless he did any of those things like that with 20 people, he didn't deserve what he had coming to him. I'll tell you who does deserve everything that happened in that room. This is an exit for all the fucking, all the thin blue liners to eat a dick and hit the road, kick rocks, fuck off, right here. You know who does deserve that treatment? Every one of those fucking pigs that was in that room that day. That's who deserves that treatment. People say, Shai, why would you bring their family into it? Because I'm about to. I believe their family deserves that treatment. Right? Just so that they can see somebody that they love getting treated the way they treated somebody else's loved one. These were evil pigs. Evil. EVIL. Evil pigs. They smiled. They laughed. The man was cuffed behind his back. Cuffed behind his back. Picked up by the neck. Dropped. Flipped over. Carried by the arms behind his back. Snatched up. Smacked. Punched in the gut. While 15 to 20 pink pigs stood around him and laughed, smiled at each other, lived vicariously through each other. I wish the worst for them. This is just a wish. I'm not going to do nothing. I can't do nothing to them, right? It's just a wish. If I had a wish, if you grant me one wish, would be that I can have 30 more wishes to drop down on these pigs, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to try to show the video. The video is on a age restriction everywhere. I'm going to try to cover up him. This is him, you know, what you see him in the green hoodie on the cover of my, on the image right here. You see him? I got to change this dono thing. I mean, this goal, sub goal. And I want to read about what he did, why he was there. And I want somebody, because I know somebody's going to come and somebody's going to defend these pigs. I want to hear your stupid excuse, because they're always stupid. Never enough evidence for a fool. I can't convince a stupid motherfucker. He's stupid. No convincing him. You know? Let's get to the chat. Shout out 298 Sosa for being first. Salutes. Shout out Young Jizzle. Zoraida. Salutes to Zoraida. Raven Jefferson. Salutes to you, sis. Appreciate you. Shout out Zach Leitner.
No, mommy's wake.
My brother Oso, who's maxing with the fam right now. Shout out 298. I saw the video. That shit was wild. So I'm going to try to show the video because, again, it's age restricted everywhere. I'm already getting clapped for everything. I get clapped for Jonathan's new...
You don't want no problems.
The sound effect. They started clapping me for that. So I don't know. So what I'm going to try to do... But I do want you to see what these pigs were doing. Right? So what I'm going to try to do is put this image down. Make it smaller. Right? As a matter of fact, let me add another image here. I'm going to add another image of the same thing. I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to block it around. No. Somebody, 298. Somebody. There's a mamabicho out there that's going to defend, bro. Somebody. Might not show up on this live. He'll probably show up in the comments after the fact. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to try to take, you see this small image here? I'm going to try to take this small image, all right, and block things out like this, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because I do want you to see the abuse that they put this man through, all right?
You never play me, nice try. Ballin' in a nice spot. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Hello, Mr. Nice Watch.
Jonathan Panther just sent $5. Salutes Shio and Hill Cartel members, everyone in the chat. I hope you've had a great blessed day. Enjoy the quality content. Please like and subscribe. It's free. Fuck all the bitch-ass cowards who are power happy. Obese it. Sorry for the claps.
Sorry for the clap. No worries, bro. All right. Shout out JP. Yo, created a monster. Remember when JP, he used to come in here and not cuss motherfuckers out? Shout out Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 power chat. Salute Shot A1L Cartel members, everyone in the chat. I hope you had a great, blessed day. Enjoy the quality content. Please like and subscribe. It's free. Fuck all the bitch-ass cowards who are power happy and abuse it. Sorry for the claps. Don't be sorry. We just gonna pick the next, we're gonna pick the next soundbite and keep it moving from there, all right? With that said, let me drop the TTS in the chat. All right. What y'all seen Jonathan just do there was a text-to-speech, $2 minimum text-to-speech comment. I'll drop the link for that in the chat. All right. And I will pin it to the top. Again, anybody that hates coming here, any haters coming here running their fucking mouth, they go to the bathroom, they got to use that if they want to talk to me, all right? They got to pay $2 if they want to talk to me. Let me go here. Let me pin that real quick. All right, I'm going to hit this shit. Bow. And pin that, bow. The underboss. Straight up underboss, boy.
All right, but I wouldn't do you, like Penguin did, bro. For sure. Nah, Shy, don't see how anybody could defend these no good motherfuckers, bro. Believe it. Please believe it. Hit the like button, y'all. Somebody gonna defend these dirty, filthy, nasty pigs. And I'm gonna play it slow. I'm gonna play it however we can get through it, but I really want y'all to see what these motherfuckers did. Shout out Raven Jefferson, 100 brother. I appreciate you. They hate no Big Shy. Salutes. Shout out BK. Jonathan Pantoja, that boy JP. JP on some other shit. Boy, he on some fuck the troll shit. Shout out Guillermo Pac. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get this shit popping. All right. I'm gonna be paying more attention to my other channel if we don't keep this channel popping. Here we go. Sorry, somebody just ordered a sneaker. Get this shit out of here. Boom. Done deal. Confirmed. Bow. All right. Let's get it. So I'm gonna do that. Let me find an article that I can read. I want the farthest one from. Let me see. 5 hours ago. Former prisoners say deadly Robert Brooks beating is sadly routine. Don't doubt it. They try to put him out the window, bro. Somebody gonna defend these pigs. Hit the like button, y'all. I'm looking for one that's more than 4 or 5 days ago, though, because I want what they knew then. And we'll get to what they knew now. Past week. And I had been hearing about it all week. It really got a tap in my ear, and really, it's so many things thrown at me on a regular basis that it's gonna take a while. All right, here we go. The Hill. FBI investigating unaliving of inmate after assault by correctional officers 6 days ago. 6 days ago. I'll take that. Let's get it. All right. Boom. Close that. Let me open this up. FBI investigating unaliving of inmate after assault by correctional officers. The FBI Albany field office is reviewing the circumstances surrounding the unaliving of Robert Brooks, an inmate at the Marcy Correctional Facility, a state prison in Oneida County, after an assault by correctional officers. The FBI Albany field office and Department of Justice are reviewing the facts and circumstances surrounding the unaliving of Robert L. Brooks to determine the appropriate federal response. The appropriate federal response is that these men should be strapped to a gurney and lethally injected. They're menaces to society. They can't be trusted in the street. They can't be trusted with other people. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. All right? They can only be trusted with the smiling faces that were around them as they I can't use the right words because I get clapped by this platform. Right? I can't use the words that I want to use. Shameful indeed. Salute Shah Il and Il Cartel members. Salute to you, JP. We appreciate you. Right? Hit the like button, y'all. They're menaces to society. They got no place on this planet. Put them in the same room that you're going to put all the chomos. Put them in the same room you're going to put the oppressors, the physical manipulators. Right? It's the word for orchard. Again, I can't say everything here. I like to call orchard physical manipulation. Right? The Bureau added it cannot provide further comment as it is an ongoing review. The statement comes after a video was released by the state's attorney general which showed correctional officers at the New York facility on December 9th repeatedly pummeling a handcuffed inmate, striking him in the chest with a shoe and lifting him by the neck and dropping him. Brooks was pronounced unalive at the hospital the morning after the assault. Right then and there, they all should have been put in handcuffs. Everybody that was on the floor of this fucking place, not just who was in the room. They knew what the fuck was happening in there. Everybody knew what was happening in there. Nobody called the real cop. Maybe they don't exist. I have this argument all the time. But there has to be good cops. If they're quiet about what happens with shit like this, they don't have to be participants. They just got to be enablers. I believe what J. Cole says. It's a bad job. So if you're a good guy that gets in it, wear that thin blue line on your fucking chest. It's a scarlet letter if you ask me. Hit the like button, y'all. All right. The AP also reported that the state's attorney general is investigating the officer's use of force against Brooke. You think? They should have been arrested that morning. New York Governor Kathy Hochul released a statement earlier this week condemning the senseless assault of Brooks. Like all New Yorkers, I was outraged and horrified after seeing footage of the senseless unaliving of Robert Brooks, Hochul said in a statement. Then why the fuck they weren't in handcuffs that day? Huh? Because, Governor, you don't give a fuck. Mayor, you don't give a fuck. You only give a fuck that the world knows about it and you got to handle public relations now. That's all you give a shit about. Hit the like button, y'all. All right? 28 concurrent viewers, 9 likes. Have some, all you got to do is hit the button or kick rocks. If you're just here to consume and you can't do something free like just hit a thumbs up to help this channel, I don't really need you here. You might not like that attitude because you're used to YouTubers kissing your ass for likes. I'm saying you don't have to like it. You can just fuck off. You know what I mean? Salutes. But these politicians don't give a shit. They don't care. They're not here for the people. Those pigs should have been arrested that day. Gone. Done deal. Like all New Yorkers, I was outraged and horrified after seeing footage of the senseless unaliving of Robert Brooks. Hochul added that she ordered an investigation, ordered the arrest of those pigs. All right? Order the arrest of those pigs. Miss me with investigation. The investigation goes as far as look at the video and then explain to me how anything needs to be investigated. There's no investigation necessary. I will be dropping the video and the link in its entirety. It's on YouTube, right? It's already on YouTube. They're not flagged. I mean, they're age restricted. Me, I get flagged. They'll probably give me a terms of service hit for that. So I have to play it manipulated the way I will with the picture over it and shit. But I'm going to put the link in here so y'all can see it for yourselves and be terrified by it. Because that could be your son. That could be your daddy. That could be your boyfriend. That could be your brother, your cousin, somebody you love. She ordered an investigation into the unaliving of Brooks and directed State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision Commissioner Daniel Martuchello to begin the termination process for the 14 individuals who were involved in this fatal attack. Them losing their jobs should be the least of their worry. They should lose their ass. Okay? They should lose their ass. Hochul vowed to hold everyone involved fully accountable. When? When you gonna hold them accountable, huh? When? Oh shit, the chat was popping. Shout out Young Jizzle, I agree. Shout out Raven Jefferson. Salutes Old Soul, the underboss and OG. Salutes Raven Jefferson, but Old Souls, the underboss and OG wrench holder. I'm just blessed to be a member here with you guys. Salutes. Raven said, I appreciate you getting the trolls out of here, JP. JP be thirsty to hit them trolls in the head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look. Boy, you got to be careful. Be careful. We saw you last time. You came in quiet, you know what I'm saying? But we got walking papers for you, Papa. I don't know if you know about the decision that was already made on your name, but don't worry. If you don't know, you're going to know. Hit the like button, holes. Yeah, holes. Even if they watch the other cops do this, they should be deleted. If they knew what was happening on that floor, they should be deleted. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the images, and it reminds me of the idea and the thoughts, and and they might have put it in movies too, but it just reminds me of what they might have done to Martin Luther King. Maybe he survived the shot. Maybe they unalived him in the bed, but that's what this looked like to me. All right? Salutes. What do you mean 14? Shout out Moist. Jesus, your name is wildin'. 14 what? 14 people? Oh, yeah. No. And it was 14 to 20. There was more people on the floor. I think everybody should get fucked up. Raven said, investigate what? All they gotta do is look at the video and say, all right, let's start here. This motherfucker. Y'all going straight to jail. Straight to jail. Right? That's what it should have been. That should have been the... Now we see, okay, what did these people in the hallway know? Because we're going to look at all of it. I'm not going to push you away from the video. I am simply going to put an image over Robert Brooks. May he rest in peace. Okay? May he rest in peace. Here we go. Once again, I want to... wait. Hochul vowed to hold everyone fully accountable. All right. Once again, I want to offer my deepest condolences to Mr. Brooks' family and loved ones as they grieve his tragic unaliving. I'm grateful to the Attorney General and her team, our state police, and everyone working with us to ensure justice is served in this case. It always turns into thank you. It turns into a circle jerk. Every time that it's some shit, it turns into a thank you. Fuck thanking everybody. Get the job done. Stop thanking everybody. Just get the job done, bro. It's just ego, politics, ego. Just get the job done. Remember when we were covering the young man that was unalived in Chicago? And everybody's on stage. We'd like to thank this agency and thank this agency. Thank them for what? You ain't fixed shit. A little baby got hit with an AK in the chest in broad daylight. Going down the hall going from one apartment from one house to the other in an enclosed place. What y'all fixed? Why are we patting each other on the back? Fuck all of you bureaucrat, politician, pole smoking motherfuckers, man. All these thank yous. Fuck you. Thank you for what? Or for your help. Helping what? Just get it done. It's a thankless job you got. There's a lot of thankless jobs out there. Right? It's a thankless job you got. You're not even fucking doing it. So miss me with the thank yous. There's nothing to celebrate, bitches. Hit the fucking like button, y'all. Salutes. Right? So boom. Again, that didn't tell us what he was locked up for, his history, none of that. This lets you know they've been beating people. This is I have no doubt about it. This is just what we can see. This is just what's uncovered. You know what I'm saying? This is just what's uncovered. Imagine what we don't get to see. Imagine what they laugh about with their fat asses smoking their cigar. Imagine what we miss. Honestly, I resent this platform for not letting me speak the way I want to. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. I resent anything that doesn't let me speak. I want to speak freely without having to think about my words. Just think about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to a news report. I want to know what he was locked up for. All right, let's get this 7 days ago. This is NBC News. Let's do this real quick. We're going to go through a couple news stories. But even the fucking news stories are, I can show you right here. Even the news stories are age restricted. Think about that. This is what they did to this dude. Hit the like button. This is how bad they did him. That even the news broadcast is age restricted on this platform. Now YouTube is saying it's not receiving enough video because I said that I resent this platform. All right? Oh, sounds like some shit you would do. All right, boom. YouTube, eat a dick. All right? I'm not worried about what you're thinking right now. All right, boom. That's their job. That's their job. Easy. Well, fuck we celebrating about? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me see if there's a what's it called? Non-age restricted news clipping. Because they're restricting the news, right? Here, let's do this 10-minute joint that I already had pulled up anyway from Fox. Let's get it. Shout out Velez on the check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Why is YouTube fucking... Why am I dropping frames now? You see? I'm dropping frames. Suck dick, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. Let's see if I drop frames some more. Robert Brooks was a 43-year-old inmate serving a 12-year sentence since 2017 for first-degree assault and the stabbing of his ex-girlfriend. Mistake in not condoning that behavior at all. Not even a little bit. Let me just wait for this shit to come back. Because they're definitely throttling me. Fuck you. How many of y'all are getting a broken signal from me over here? Hit the like button, y'all. I'm dropping mad frames and who the fuck knows why right now. Who the fuck knows why right now? Right? Horrible thing he did to his ex-girlfriend didn't warrant what happened to him. I'll tell you that right now. That just is what the fuck it is. Didn't.
This isn't in New York City. This is in New York State. But live picture there over New York City Harbor there in Lady Liberty. What I want to do now, because we heard from New York Attorney General Letitia James, also from Governor Kathy Hochul, James releasing footage from the investigation into the death of Robert Brooks here. I want to put this tweet up. This is from our colleague there at Fox 5 New York, Linda Schmidt, with body camera footage there. Now remember, viewer discretion is advised. She says, upstate prisoner beaten to death. Correction officers' body cam videos were released today by Letitia James in the death of Robert Brooks at the Marcy Correctional Facility. And Hochul has issued a statement as well. It says 14 people will be fired over this. So this is an ongoing investigation into the death of Robert Brooks. He died December the 10th of this year after an encounter with New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision officers. This was at Marcy Correctional Facility in Marcy, New York. That's in...
Oh, they wildin'. That's they already showing video and shit. I can't show that shit. All right. So let me put this.
In Oneida County. Now, the day before, on December the 9th, Brooks was transferred from Mohawk Correctional Facility to Marcy Correctional Facility. Those are both in the same county, Oneida County, according to James. Brooks, she says, who was handcuffed with his hands behind his back, was then taken into a medical examination room where the events captured in the video took place here. So remember, we want to bring you some of this body camera video. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's take some of that.
What does your video sound like? Go to artlist.io and get the best music and sound effects for your videos.
All right, so this was just released today by the Office of New York Attorney General Tish James here. And so what you're watching right now is the moment in the...
Look, bro, I'm literally dropping mad frames still. I don't understand why. Shouldn't be a fucking problem. I don't know. I don't know. I have no fucking clue right now.
Wake of the transfer of Brooks from one facility to another here. So according to James, when he was transferred to this medical examination room, you're going to see it in just a moment, he was pronounced dead in the early morning hours of December 10th. But the action here, all right, we're going to watch it. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, viewer discretion, shit. We're not going to do this. Hold on.
And there is Brooks there after being transferred
I just want
from
to see how much
one
of this I can show.
facility to another. You are going to see the actions, and it's very difficult to watch. It's graphic. Officers there appearing to beat Brooks there.
I'm going to show stills. Okay? A bunch of fat belly pigs standing around. Right? Bunch of fat belly pigs standing around. I see it. I see it. I see it. Bunch of fat belly pigs standing around. Huh? They got his shoe off. They smacking him with the shoe. At this point, he's already all fucked up. He's cuffed behind his back. His face is looking crazy. I can show you this.
To beat Brooks there.
Salute, Zach. Go ahead.
All right, so if you're just joining us for this story, this is what we know. This body-worn camera released by Attorney General Tish James'
Okay, hold on.
office.
Boom. You see those shots this dude's throwing over there? Now, mind you, we're not seeing that. It's off to the
Camera released by Attorney General
Look at
Tish
this pig.
James'
Look
office.
at the pig. Boom. Boom.
That appears to show members of the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision officers.
Hold on. I want you to understand something. I want you to watch these whole ass spectators standing around smiling like a bunch of bitches. Right? I want you to see that. All right? All right, you
Tish
see
James's
Tony Tough guy
office.
here throwing blows. Look at this guy got a smirk. This guy got a smirk. Look.
Released
look at
by Attorney General Tish James' office.
Huh? Your children.
Released
Fuck
by
your children.
Attorney General Tish James' office. That
Huh? Look at this bitch ass punk walking here smiling.
appears to show
Look at him.
members of the New
Observing.
York State Department of Corrections.
Huh? Observing. Jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. Gen Pop. You know? Gen Pop. Let them get handled. You know what I'm saying? Let them get dealt with. Let them get dealt with. We're good now. Supposedly we get good now. Supposedly. Do we get hijacked? It's crazy.
Corrections and
Look at all of these smirks.
Community Supervision officers
straight
there
faces.
at Marcy Correctional Facility beating Robert Brooks. Brooks was handcuffed.
It's crazy, bro. All right. If you can see him here, his face is already beat. That's what they do. Then I got people telling me to give them a chance. Don't be like that towards them. Fuck them. Oh, but criminals out there doing worse. Criminals didn't take an oath. All right? Criminals didn't make an oath. Criminals are criminals. You got rules, bitch. You chose rules. So he's cuffed behind his back. They got him snatched up by the scruff of his hoodie on both sides. Dude got his arms. This dude got this bitch right here. This bitch right here. I hope all of y'all's children disown y'all. If they don't, I wish the worst for them, dog. I wish the worst for them. All of you pigs right here. It's a mighty white police force right there, ain't it? Looks crazy. Looks crazy. Look at him. He's already. This pig right here. Oh, he gets his whatever he want to get off. He got it off, boy. He got off on this shit. Hit the like button, y'all. This pig right here. He got off on this shit, boy. What you bitches standing over here being, oh, we didn't condone that. Why you spectating, bitch? This ain't pay-per-view. Fuck is you doing? Huh? Fuck is you doing? Huh? There's more people in the hallway watching. And nobody called the real police? A real Captain America? Huh? They just ignored the man being physically manipulated to his demise right in front of them. Hit the like button, y'all. Huh? We done lost concurrent viewers. We was up to 30. Then the shit went bad. YouTube, suck my dick, YouTube. How about that? Suck a dick. Any specific dick. Don't have to be mine. Fuck you. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted with having to play by other motherfuckers' rules, boy.
With his hands behind his back.
All right, look, they adjusting him, moving him around. Okay.
He was then taken to a medical examination room there where the events captured in the video took place, she says.
Yeah, the dude were kicking people, all kind of shit. They doing whatever they want to do. They can eat a dick. Fuck them. Okay, hold on.
It's captured in the video took place, she says.
Now they pushing him down. Look. Pushing him down. Look at all these pigs. Why? What can he do? He got his hands behind his back. You already swelled his face up. What can he do? Can I do this frame for frame? Should I play it slow motion? Will slow motion still be considered, I don't know. But look at this fat fucking pig piece of shit bald bitch right here. Got his whole fat fucking leg. Who thought his fat bitch ass leg got up this far? Has his foot wedged under the man's rib cage. Think about that shit, man. What help is he doing for them by putting his foot? The man's laid down with his rib cage exposed, stomach flattened out, and dude's putting his fucking foot in dude's rib cage. Why, bro? Why? Huh? Somebody tell me why. How come? So that's my first smoke of the day. That's probably why I'm a little intense right now. Aside from the fact that this shit frustrates the fuck out of me. Because there's motherfuckers out there that deserve this treatment. Dude, ain't it? Some of those motherfuckers in that room, they deserve it. They deserve it.
Now, Brooks was then transported to a local...
Look. This fat piece of shit think he doing something. Look at this smiling cuck. Huh? While he's doing this, his wife is somewhere in the hotel, and then he get there and he sits in the little cuck chair off to the side. As Thanos would say, we back like bad habits. We back at it like bad habits. YT gonna have to do more to censor us and silence the ill cartel. Fuck them. Tired, dog. Why? Why are they doing this? Why you standing there watching like a bitch? Why y'all standing there watching like bitches? I saw some of it. It was not good. This ain't pay-per-view. That's what they think it is. I mean,
hospital where he...
Look at this big pig throwing shots at a man cuffed behind his back, fully stretched out, concave stomach. A pig got his boot in there, and this other pig is punching him in the gut. Why, bro? Why, bro? Fuck your children. I try not to be this conspiracy theory type, but it seems to be sometimes that's what it is. But here's my question, Zorado. Why they don't shut down all of these other fucking channels? Huh? Why don't they shut down all these AI channels that talk about cartel shit and this and that? Just me? You want to fuck with the guy that actually puts in the work? You're not fucking with the guy that pays 50 different other apps to make their videos and get 500 million views. You want to fuck with the guy that does it all himself. You know what I'm saying? My screen went back. I have to close out right now. Dump back on. SMH. Bro, it's sounding crazy. It can't just be me. If they doing it, you know, if everybody's shit looking crazy. And your children's children. I'm out, y'all. Zachary, handle your business, bro. Salutes. I appreciate you. And tell your daughter to fucking make that shit happen, man. All right? Good luck to them. Break a leg. Get it done. All right? They aren't going to try to hide all the corruption anymore. They aren't. What you mean they aren't? They salty this got out. There's no excuse for this. He's not a threat. Did he spit? I don't know. If he did, put a spit mask on him, right? There's solutions for these things, right? Why are these 15 bitches in this room beating this man up? For what? For what? To get their rocks off? Well, then if that's the case, that's a lynching. You know? Shout out Zach. She just turned on the first. She just... we didn't get the age. Tallest one in her class. Salutes to her, man. Handle her business. Practice makes perfect. Yo, what happened? I had to close and open the stream. Are you seeing this? Then evidently, I should be a conspiracy theorist. Because if y'all had to do all that, that means YouTube is fucking with me. Huh? YouTube. That's been happening for about 10 minutes or so. So, yeah, no, we're going to get to that video. And again, that video looks like the video that's 16, 20 minutes long. That shit looked like it started 10 minutes earlier. You know what I mean? 9. Salutes to her, bro. They will act all corrupt and not give a shit who knows about it. They have people in significant positions within the government. They will shut down cases and screw people over. Well, then I wish the worst upon their children. I wish the worst upon their mama and daddy. I wish the worst upon their significant other. All right? May all evil pigs suffer very slow, painful unalivings. Because you've betrayed your badge and the people that you're supposed to be protecting. Fuck you. Maybe I should be believing in conspiracies. Maybe I should be like Hassan Campbell and knowing that, hey, they just knocked out 50 of my people from here. They didn't send the notification. How many of y'all got a notification today? Nah, I got no hackers. Zaza, you got hackers, bro. Why you keep getting, I don't know what RFI is. Nah, because Zaza, if it was some hacker shit, it would just be me. It would just affect me. I believe YT trying to silence and censor us. Salutes. Alex Shy. I don't even know what that means, Velez. Salutes. Oh, Alex Shy Jones. Salutes. No more giving your hands up to the police. They can get it too. Dan, you ain't gonna do that, Dan. They tell you to put your hands up, Dan. What you gonna do? And salutes to you. We appreciate you, but I'm asking you. Yeah, see, Zach didn't get a notification. Hackers ain't stopped the notifications. Zaza, that'd be my point. It's like they push the AI content over my shit. I got real interviews that nobody else got. I'm not sitting here crying, oh, so-and-so's a bigger YouTuber. I understand YouTube is a time thing, right? I'm on schedule. I'm not used to being on schedule. I accelerate everything in my life. I work hard enough for things to move faster for me. When they don't, I question the system. Because I know what I'm capable of. I know what I do. All right? The shit to get monetized on YouTube that some people take 4 or 5 years to do, I did that shit in months, days. To be a union actor takes people fucking a long time. Did it in a couple years. So I understand that I'm on a timeline here. I should be past it already. And I'm not crying about other people. Oh, Johnny Mitchell holding me back. No, they're not. I do take offense to these AI channels that are Chinese farmed channels that blow up. YouTube doesn't seem to fuck with. They pay every app to avoid every YouTube trick, and YouTube fucking with the little guy that does his own editing and doesn't get paid from doing this. Does this because he loves his audience and wants to say, I want to speak. Let me get my shit out. Let me talk. That's what I'm here for, right? But I gotta walk against the wind with these motherfuckers. You know? So that's why every now and then I gotta tell them to eat a dick. I got a notification, but the stream was glitching and then just cut out. It'd be like that. My feed been closing. That's crazy. Radio frequency interference. That ain't interfering with the notifications though. And I usually don't have this interference. The last year, really, how many times did I have to not do a live stream because of something happening? Once, maybe? Twice, maybe? I'll keep space between me and them. I tell them to fuck off. Salutes, Dan. I thought you had ended the live like that one day. Nah, I'm sober right now. No ending it right now. Salutes. Hit the like button, y'all. But why are these pigs doing this, bro?
He was pronounced dead in the early morning hours of December.
Huh? This guy is pulling at his shoes while he has his foot in dude's rib cage. This dork. All right? Pulling at the man's shoe. This guy's looking at him wondering why. I wonder why. These two bitches over here helping. The bitch that's beating dude up, they're helping him. What you need help for a tiny little man that's handcuffed behind his back? Y'all's a bunch of hoes. Y'all couldn't survive 1 week in the streets of Chicago on your own without your badge and your gun. Not a day. Just left outside. You can't go inside. You just got to be outside. You're not going to make it. You hoes. I look at all of them. I say a bunch of pussies. You know? YT hating on the real one. Salutes. Fister said, bro, you know them AI channels be probably giving YouTube a side cut. I don't know what they doing, but I know I shouldn't be fucked with. I work too hard to be fucked with. I should have 200 people in here every stream. This country's at war. Laws change. I don't know them, and they allow illegal immigrants to become police officers. I ain't complying with shit. You got to prove to me that there's an illegal immigrant that's a police officer. You know what I'm saying? I need to know that happens. Salutes.
The 10th there.
Now, I ain't showing nothing. Y'all ain't even seen the man's body. You just see a bunch of pigs scrambling for space. You know what I'm saying? In their dirt. Right?
Now, Governor Hochul's office said 14 members here have been fired for their...
Why? Why is he choking him, bro? What threat is this man? What did he tell them? Did he say something? Is there anything that he could say that can deserve this fucking response?
Role in this. We also are getting...
Look at this pig. What you yelling about, fat pig?
Statements in...
What are they doing to dude?
From elected leaders
they're taking his life.
In New York. We're going to step away from this video. You're going to hear from James in just a second here. Let's put this up. So this is from State Senator of New York, Rob Ort. He says this: I'm sickened by the brutal and senseless attack at Marcy Correctional Facility. The footage is absolutely appalling.
Why y'all in there? There's no question. There's no investigation. Why not just arrest them on site? Should have just arrested them on site. Make a statement. Nah, push it out. Shout out Dan. Dan said they're in California. Illegal immigrant cops. They already had a few graduate the academy. If you're in the Discord, drop me a link. I need information about that. Shy, you know how some of this shady police officers be? How many times we ran into them in the city? No, I know that. But I'm saying, you get to see it on repeat, right? The motherfucker that'll take us to Chicago and drop us off in the wrong hood, right? You don't get to see that. This, we looking at it with our eyes. We seeing that this man is no threat. We know that this is how they do. Why they wasn't in jail that day, next day. This fool did to my buddy. I remember that shit. You know what I mean? Next day, dog. Of course, they're evil. They're evil. That's evil. What we're looking at is pure evil. You're not looking at a bunch of good old boys. Nah. You're looking at evil. They took joy in that. If they can have a black or brown man in their basement and nobody know about it, they would. Get out style. They would. Everybody in that room, that I believe. You give those lames the power. Maybe even one of their own. You give them the power to victimize one and physically manipulate them, they will. Shout out Rodriguez, sub chat. Hope everyone's doing good. Shai, salutes, bro. Good to see you. Salutes. Yeah, bro, you're right. They would do it, dog. They would do it.
And these
They should all
violent
go to jail.
actions cannot be tolerated. While this incident will understandably outrage New Yorkers, it's important to recognize that this horrific event does not reflect the dedicated service of the countless correction officers who risk their lives every day to maintain order and safety in our prisons. He says those responsible must be held fully accountable. There is no excuse for this behavior.
None.
That's from New York State Senator Rob Ort. In the meantime here, let's play the original announcement today by New York State Attorney General Letitia James.
Being able to have something to always protect myself with this burner allows me to have that peace of mind no matter where we're really
Y'all with that burner shit, non-lethal hammer to protect yourself with. I guarantee you this, ain't gonna be a criminal with one of those. So I'm straight.
at.
It provides you with peace of mind.
Big ass hammer with 17 in it provide me a peace of mind. Salutes. Hit the like button. And guess what? And if y'all mad about me being hacked, and in this 2 years you haven't shared any of my videos with your friends, don't be mad. And don't consider yourself part of the team. Because you ain't helping nobody over here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. It's 2025. It's about calling it what the fuck it is right now.
Good afternoon.
God damn, the audio person need to be fired from this whole state. From the whole state of New
Today
York.
my office is releasing video. Good afternoon. Today my office is releasing video from the investigation into the death of Mr. Robert Brooks. Mr. Brooks had been incarcerated at Hochul.
Don't come with the... We're going to hear for the death of Mr. Robert Brooks. This is all... Don't y'all understand? The whole world has become a song and dance. It's all a song and dance. Oh, let's talk about Mr. Robert Brooks. Come on, man. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, you ever seen The Wire? Behind the scenes, fuck, this guy's causing a whole shitstorm of this, that, and the yeah.
Hochul Correctional Facility and was transferred to Marcy Correctional Facility on December 9th. During the incident, he was handcuffed with his hands behind his back. He was pronounced dead at Wynn Hospital in Utica.
Actively trying to sound somber. I don't believe you. You need more people. Right? Don't believe you.
On December 10th. Ed handcuffed with his hands behind his back. During the incident, he was
this
handcuffed.
is like that. And we got to cover that. This is like that Luigi Mangione perp walk. What a fucking joke, bro. What a joke. The mayor was there. Motherfucker had his off-white fives on in the front. Helicopters and 1 million people. No mommy's way.
No mommy's way.
Get the fuck out of here, man. That was a song and dance. That was a bunch of bullshit. They wanted to make it look like a Batman movie. He was the Joker. What a big piece of shit PR move. Is that the law, Dan McD, California SB 960? That's bananas. You gotta have a green card to fucking oppress me. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be a undocumented non-citizen or a documented non-citizen and just oppress me, motherfucker. Hit the like button, y'all. But this is all a song and dance. He was handcuffed behind his back. Yeah, that's true. But you're just trying to pull at people's heartstrings and bullshit.
His hands behind.
It's a song and dance.
And was transferred to Marcy Correctional Facility on December 9th. During the incident, he was handcuffed with his hands behind his back. He was pronounced dead at Wynn Hospital in Utica on December 10th. I do not take lightly the release of this video, especially in the middle of the holiday season. But as Attorney General, I release these videos because I have a responsibility and duty to provide the Brooks family, their loved ones, and all New Yorkers with transparency and accountability. My deepest condolences go out to Mr. Brooks's family.
How deep are they really? How deep are your condolences really? Is he the first person that this state has ever allowed to perish to the hands of savages? Huh? What are we talking about?
Under New York law, my office investigates every case in which
Here's
an
the
officer...
thing, I gotta relax too, because it's early and my nieces be popping up on this fucking channel, right? I'll be wilding out, inviting YouTube to the Frank stand. You know what I mean? But god damn, man. There's only so much abuse I could take, bro.
Officer of the law, including a correctional officer, may have caused the death of a civilian.
Wait.
Including my office investigates every case in which an officer of the law, including a correctional officer, may have caused the death of a civilian. On December 16th, my office announced that it had opened an investigation into Mr. Brooks's death. As in every case, the attorneys and investigators in my office are conducting an exhaustive review of the facts and the evidence. As Attorney General, you have my word that we will use every possible tool available to us to investigate this death thoroughly and swiftly. As part of the investigation, my office obtained video from body-worn cameras that 4 of the correction officers were wearing at the time of the incident.
I want 14. I want 20. However many of you monkey motherfuckers was up there wearing cameras, I want to see all that shit.
Mono con los ojos tapados.
All right, your ojos were tapado, but your cameras better not be. All of that shit. We only need one, but I want it all. We only need one, because to see what they did is just obvious. It's just obvious.
The 4 officers had their body-worn cameras powered on, but did not activate them. So their cameras were recording video in standby mode without recording sound.
AKA, these hoes thought their shit was off. There's no sound, but they thought their shit was off. Shit was backup recording. Why? Because you shouldn't be able to turn that shit off to begin with. You should never be able to turn that shit off to begin with. Guess what? Oh, but you need privacy. You got to take a piss. You want to take a piss? Oh, but you want to take a piss? You check in. Hey, I'm finna go take a piss. Somebody log in that time, log in that shit. They disconnect your shit from a main location. You go take your piss. You come back, you turn it back on, whatever. Figure it out. There's ways to do it. Miss me with the bullshit. Cameras should never be off. For their safety and for ours. Imagine what you would have saw in World War II, World War I, if soldiers had to wear cameras. Or police. Imagine what you see on body cam if you had to see the body cam of a police officer in some town in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? That camera should never be off. So these mamaos, they thought that shit was off. But you can sit to put hands on another man who's in cuffs and can't defend himself. That alone shows that these officers give 2 shits about anyone but them. They're demons, bro. They're evil. If they could strap a man down in their basement and do the same to him on a regular basis, they would. They would. But these cameras should never be off. They should never be off. Listen, I get it. Police got to deal with criminals. They make a million excuses for turning into them themselves. Maybe we got to do shit different. I think community should be doing more on their own shit. I think the gangs and the communities should be together cleaning up the neighborhood and making sure that all psychopaths, sociopaths, chomos, and PDF files are put in their position and their place. That's my belief. Shit, the shit you can see now with drones in Ukraine is crazy. Thought about that the other day too. I saw a fucking drone chasing a whip, and the whip did, and the drone missed, and I said, "Damn, this Star Wars, man. We in Star Wars. Mics should never be allowed to be cut off. Facts. Yeah, you want to go take your piss? Go take your piss. You could turn off the camera, or not you. Somebody could turn off the camera. log in that time. But miss me with the it's crazy, man. It's frustrating. It's just frustrating. Cause who you supposed to depend on? You can't be safe behind closed doors with anybody with a badge? Bro, and for those that haven't seen the video,
he met with Mr. Brooks's family earlier this week, and they viewed the footage. These videos are shocking and disturbing, and I advise all to take...
And listen, please, if we're going to have a fake America, right, which we have, if we're going to have acting, and we're going to have... Get them some training. Get them some acting coaches. Let's get Nolan to direct America. Can we get a Christopher Nolan America? I'm all for a Christopher Nolan America. If the shit is gonna be made up, man, let's get somebody good to make. Let's get some filmmaking going on. Her performance, for those that I gotta get the George St. Pierre drop on here. I am not impressed by your performance. That's what I need to get right here, because I'm not impressed by her performance.
Appropriate care before choosing. These videos are shocking and disturbing, and I advise all to take appropriate care before choosing to watch them.
She's trained to say it the way that they trained Oprah and Gayle King to say it in the midst of some kind of tragedy, right? It's all for the TV shit, right? That's what she sounded like. Just imagine, like, somebody else. Imagine, Hillary Clinton talking bullshit, or Kamala Harris, or anybody else. Men too. They just bad.
These videos are shocking.
Deep breaths. These videos are shocking.
And disturbing. And I advise all to take appropriate care before choosing to watch them. We are releasing 8 videos today from 4 officers' body-worn cameras. 4 videos, one from each officer, that each run for the full 30 minute length of the standby mode recording, and a second version of the same 4 videos, which have been run for the full 4 videos, one from each officer, that each run for the full 30 minute length of the standby mode recording, and a second version of the same 4 videos, which have been cropped to show only footage involving Mr. Brooks and the interactions between the officers and Mr. Brooks. Again, I encourage taking...
Wait. Who edited? Oh, they edited it? Okay, they cut it for time, I guess. I don't know how that makes sense.
Caution before viewing.
What did she
recording
say?
For the full 4 videos, one from each officer, that each run for the full 30 minute length of the standby mode recording, and a second version of the same 4 videos, which have been cropped to show only footage involving Mr. Brooks and the interactions between the officers and Mr. Brooks. Again.
Fact, no, they're the most twisted people on the planet. If they work for the government, they are more than likely criminals. As with Floyd, I got a woosah. As with Floyd case, I just can't understand how someone can stand around and watch someone beat or choking unalive a man. Kick somebody in the head, do something. She's trying to make it seem like she cares. Absolutely, and it's just so obvious, though. But the problem is, so many people are just immune to what they're doing. Yeah. Oh, man. Treat dogs amazingly.
I encourage taking caution before viewing. I want to reiterate that we are investigating this case thoroughly and using every tool at our disposal to ensure that there is transparency and accountability for the events that preceded Mr. Brooks's death. I also want to make clear that this video and the conduct of these officers should not reflect poorly on the work and professionalism of the countless correction officers and correctional facility nurses throughout the state who go to work every day to protect and serve.
Salutes to them. Let's talk about these evil demons.
Those in their care. And now we will play the 4 cropped videos I mentioned earlier. And all 8 videos will be...
All right, so that was the message there from Tish James. So wanted to make sure we got that in. We do have the statement up from New York Governor Kathy Hochul here. Let's put this up. She says, like all New Yorkers, I was outraged and horrified after seeing footage of the senseless killing of Robert Brooks. She goes on to say, I have been clear that is the responsibility of the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision to provide appropriate care and protection for those in its custody, and I will not tolerate anyone who violates that responsibility. She says that is why I ordered an immediate and full investigation into the death of Robert Brooks and further directed DOCCS Commissioner Marticello to begin the termination process for the 14 individuals who were involved in his fatal attack. The state of New York has zero tolerance for individuals who break the law, and I am committed to holding everyone involved fully accountable. Once again, I want to offer my deepest condolences to Brooks's family and loved ones as they grieve his tragic death. I am grateful to the Attorney General and her team, our state police, and everyone working with us to ensure justice is served in this case here. So wanted to make sure we put that statement up as well, covering this story.
All right, boom. Shout out HG on the check-in, salutes. Shout out Raven Jefferson, that gang mentality, it's all over corrections and justice system. Dan McD said LA County sheriffs have their own gangs, facts. I don't doubt that, and it's been around for a long time. As Biggie and Tupac. I'm not sure if it's a time thing. I think per contract agreement, the union allows you to remove certain parts of video totaling X amount of time. Don't remove shit. You want to talk crazy? Talk crazy at home. You're a public servant. Right on, brother, because she's turning my stomach with this low voice performance. Man, they need to get out of here with this shit. Shout out Miguel Lopez, yo, salute. She sounds seductive talking to the public. So calm under a grotesque situation. Baba, she's sitting there doing the... Get the fuck out of here, man. Miss me with that shit, man. All right? Miss me with that shit. Salutes to Miguel Lopez on the check-in. I appreciate you, sir. Salute to HG. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, I got 16-minute joint here. This one's, I got to be careful with that one, all right? So, let's see what we got here. Let's just get this out of here. Maybe we won't know why or what happened. There's no excuse. We won't know what little excuse they have or didn't have because there's no audio on their cameras. You know what I'm saying? Sound like she's an AI. I'm trying to figure out a nice acronym for that. What happened to the mayor that stole $10 million? Which mayor? Is that New York's mayor? It's despicable, man. All right, let's try to get through this video. Let's try to get through this video. Let me turn on my my little try to move him around. Make sure that we don't see nothing crazy. Let's get it. The following video is camera footage from a December 9th incident at Marcy Correctional Facility in Oneida County. There is no audio. Yes, the mayor of New York. Salutes. You know where he was at? You know what happened to him? He walked behind the cops and Luigi Mangione in that big-ass Batman scene that they did in New York the other day. Robert L. Brooks, 43, was beaten by multiple correction officers after being transferred from another facility. All right, so he's transferred. This is the welcoming committee. He was unalived the following morning in Utica Hospital. Warning, the video you're about to see contains graphic violencia. Robert Brooks, December 9, 2024. Sergeant Glenn Trumbley, straight to jail. Back in the day, something worse might have happened to him. No audio, y'all. They already on some shit outside. What he do? He say something slick to him? They want to show him who's boss? Look, they pick him up. They got his arms all the way in the air. They already on some tough guy shit. Now, why is there so many of them? Shouldn't y'all be in the prison watching something? Shout out Rodriguez. HG, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Been waiting to see you. I apologize for comments I made to you in the past. I was wrong for doing that. My bad. Love and respect to you. Salutes. They love that transparency word. It's the last thing they are. No saran wrap over there. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so, y'all. Giggles. And look how we're dragging him everywhere. Huh? Look, giggles. Look. Laughing, joking. Sorry, not all cops and COs are pigs. These are. So they still walking him to the jail. Got his arms behind his back and all the way up here. So who knows? He probably already did enough to piss them off, whatever it was. But we ain't gonna know. Not now. Cut 2. All right. I'm gonna try to get my my sensor on. All right, boom. All right, boom. They pulling on him, pushing on him. Look, pounding. Just a bunch of fat, abusive, evil pigs in the room. Look. Everybody want to get their look. Everybody want to get their view and want to see. Look at these jerk-offs. Look at them. Can somebody in military or law enforcement explain something to me? My recollection, and maybe this is a Mandela effect situation, my recollection as a child was a backwards American flag was seen as disrespect. This is what I remember. Am I wrong? Because I see this everywhere all the time. And I don't remember seeing that as a kid. In fact, I remember this being a badge of disrespect to wear the flag backwards. Tell me if I'm wrong and tell me what's the meaning of this backward flags and where it came from. All right. All right, they manipulated him, moving him around. Pulling on him, pushing on him. Look, put his foot in his ribs. He's pulling on his shoe while the other one hits him. Okay. Look at him pulling on his shoe. Look. Pulling on his leg while the other one's doing him dirty. Look, punching him. Why, bro? Why? Why is this big bald-headed pig right here? He's basically punching him in the thigh. The other guy's got his upper body up. His shirt is up. His ribs are exposed. This guy's punching him on his leg, but I'm talking about big shots. After he pulls his foot out of his rib cage, right? Bro, I don't know what dude's doing, but he's like punching him in the neck, punching him in the rib cage. This pig right here. This other one, I don't know if they're in his mouth. I don't know if they think he got something. We won't know because we can't hear it. I think when it's like that, it symbolizes when you're going to war or something like that. Never, bro. I never heard no shit like that. When I was a kid, I thought that was a sign of disrespect. I heard it was, I knew it was like a common knowledge thing that it was a sign of disrespect. And I've been seeing it for the last 20, 30 years confused, or 20 years confused. Like, what the fuck is this? Dirty work. Why? Look, his rib cage is exposed, right? Dude had his boot right here. This guy punches him on his rib cage numerous times. He even smacks him like that. You know what I mean? I don't understand. The main cop is grabbing his private parts. He's squeezing it, punches it. He has so much hate in him the way he treats Mr. Brooks. Bro, all of them. Like Miguel, I told everybody earlier, if these guys had the opportunity to have somebody in their basement that they could do this to on a regular basis, they would. Because they're little pussy punk bitch men inside. And listen, from what I see, there's no tension in the man. It's like he already at the point he can't defend himself. Not even, balling up. He can't do anything. He looks limp to me. Like they just beating up on. When you have a flag and you're marching forward, the flag naturally turns that way. I guess. I just never saw it on clothing like that. I always saw patches the other way going up. But it makes sense. I guess you're going towards it. Okay, that makes sense. Never saw that before. I feel like during Desert Storm, I don't know if they did that. I'm super editing live right here, being my own censor. Come on, man. And the Tuba want to fuck with me? I don't know what they're doing to his legs. They're leveraging off of each other. Huh? Look now. I wanna show y'all something here real quick. I want you to see this little piglet. This piglet right here. First of all, there's two. This piglet right here is extremely brutal. But this pig right here, look at the bitch. You's a bitch, sir. Whatever your name is, your mama's a bitch. Look at him. Also, we been back. We've been back. Salute. Look at him. He hurt his nail beating on this man. Watch him. Look at 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 him. He mad because he hurt his nail. He's a ho. Does this look like this? To me, looks like dude ain't even breathing no more. To me, this looks like dude ain't fighting back. He's not balling up. He's not able to do anything. And they're complaining. Like he's putting up some fight. Look at the laughter. There's laughter in the room, bro. Look at this pig that come right here. Look. Look at him. Laughter. Full on laughter, bro. Full on laughter. I wish the worst for you and yours, man. Hit the like button, y'all. I wish the worst for you and yours. The laughter. Look at him. Laughing. Worse than criminals. Worse than criminals. Turning back from the birds, like, what happened? Man, they trying to shut my shit down. That's what happened. It's fat ass out of breath now. I saw that sergeant has been excused of doing shit to others before. Look at that. This just the first time they finally got caught. Bro, the worst for them. I wish the worst. This guy right here laughing his ass off. A whole laughing little hole. Look at her. Huh? Little demon laugh, bitch. Huh? Bro, dude, listen. This one right here, he just tapped him on his rib cage. Bah, bah. Why? Hard, bro. Why? Because you think you done him in already? They're watching the other man got his hand on his shit. I don't know why. What he's doing? Is he unaliving him at that moment? No. Oh no, he's breathing. One got his hand on him like this. The other one's holding his, well, I don't know why he's holding his arm. The man is cuffed. Why? Why are you holding his arm? He's cuffed, bro. Huh? He's cuffed. Bro, they just yanked him up. They just yanked him up. Yanked him up. His face is done up. They just yanked him up. Boom. All right? Whoop. Now watch. Watch the pig on the left. He readjusted his grip right there on his shirt. Boom. Why? The worst for you and your family. This video might get age restricted anyway. So be it. This got to be said. The problem with age restricting it is that people don't get to hear what I got to say about it. He wasn't even jerking. Shout out, Fister. Probably hold his arm so he don't jerk back and forth, bro. That dude was just getting manhandled and mangled. His face is a mess. He wasn't even really tensing up or fighting back, bro. He's just getting smacked up and down. That's it. That's it. Now he's putting gloves on. The same one that was just punching him in the gut. He don't want to get his blood on him now. Dude's talking to them as much as he can. He's like this, and he's talking. I hope he said the worst to him. Fuck him. I'm sure none of it landed. None of the words that he was trying to cut through them with landed. Nah. It ain't like that. When did they release the video? About 9 days ago. 7 days ago. Something like that. I don't know when it happened. They said the 9th. Yeah, like 9 days ago. Oh, man, it's plenty of time. Back for a minute. I forgot. I got to drive there. I had to jump in the shower for salutes. Do your thing, bro. Dude grab him by the shirt and pull him. They drag him to the window. To the window, bro. To the window, not a wall. What's up? What y'all looking at, though? Huh? What y'all looking at, though? What y'all looking at, though? They got him at the window, bro. Why? You searching him? You couldn't search him against the wall? Super gonna get clapped for all of this.
You never play me, nice try. Ballin' in a nice spot. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Hello, Mr. Nice Watch.
Jonathan Panther just sent $5. A backwards flagging for soldiers during war supposedly means courage, but I don't see any courage in these hoe-ass bitch-made pigs on their power trip assaulting a handcuffed man. Salutes I'll Cartel and chat. Please like and subscribe. Road to 100.
Shout out to Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 power chat. Salute to Jonathan for dropping a dono to give us information. A backwards flag for soldiers during war supposedly means courage, and I guess it's for the same reason Velez said, walking towards. But I don't see any courage in these hoe-ass bitch-made pigs on their power trip assaulting a handcuffed man. Salutes to Il Cartel in chat. Please like and subscribe. Road to 100K. Salutes. Appreciate you, Jonathan. Thank you. No courage in these guys. These guys took a man that was cuffed behind his back and they put a beating on him, man. It's crazy. You want to talk about excessive force? That's the definition of it. Facts. Probably looking at the boss's approval. It looks like it looks like some bosses too. The window, why not the wall? Yeah, you can't put them against the wall. Shy, you may have jinxed yourself with your choice of words. Which choice of words? What do you mean? You lost me. What words did I choose? This pig shit? What are you talking about? Salutes to Jonathan. Alright? Bro, they took him to the window. What, you threatening him now? You already beat his ass. Now you gonna threaten him with the window? Why? They got him on his knees. What they pointing at? What these porkers pointing at, huh? Look at this porker right here. This is the laugher. This might be the one that was smiling over there. Straight to jail. The clap part right before the dono. The clapped part right before the dono. I still don't get it. We're getting clapped for your dono alert. Yes, we've been getting clapped for that. I'm glad y'all are up to date with their force info. Salutes. They got him on his knees. Look, he's all smiles, this guy here, man. Puro smiles. Look at him. He's just a giggling bitch. Look at him. Look at him, boy. Having a good old time. Now they got Buddy's hands in the air. What are they trying to search him? What are they doing? Look at this guy. What you pointing at, pig? I don't feel like I've shown anything crazy. I've shown, stills. That type of extra violence happens in jails and prison in California to inmates. Yeah, guess what? Let's get all of that shit on tape. Get it all on tape. Get what the inmates doing too. Listen, man, public servants and criminals. You're not just gonna be in there. My cousin got caught up in some shit he wasn't supposed to be into. He got 2 years, and you just unalive him in there. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Now they got him back on the bed in his drawers. They got his pants off. They're having a pig powwow in the hallway. This is the pig that hurt his finger, that had his foot in his rib cage. Fuck you and everybody you love. I'm censoring so much I don't really get to see what's happening. Robert Brooks. Okay, this is another camera right here. I'm trying not to look. I just saw one of those guys. This is some outrageous bullshit. It's hard to see, just like when they unalived the poor lady because she was in fear the pigs who unalived her. You talking about Miriam, Mexico? Mike Lopez in jails. It does, but by the homies, your own people, they control inside the jails. Whatever. All right, so this is somebody else's camera. Hold on, let me take a look first so I know where it's starting. I don't want to. We're going to get clapped, but I don't want to get clapped for no reason. All right, this is them bringing them in. Look at this. Look at this. Finally picked up his leg. Look, everybody, he's smiling too. Look. Smiles. We got us one. Caught us a fish. Hmm? What? I saw you earlier, little. You probably just sit there. You probably just work there. Mad at him. You ain't call nobody either. But who you gonna call in that instance, huh? Look at these guys. Everybody is smiles and happiness. We got us one. Is this like them nurses that be taking people out? We need to look into each other deeper. You know what I mean? Like what? Shout out Jonathan. Rest in peace, Miriam. A goat. She's a goat. All right, they get him down on a bed. We got a pig powwow in the hallway. All right, buddy bounces again. Correctional Officer Michael Fisher. Again, this is not the whole 30 minutes. All right. Bro, they just picked the man up by his neck. Now watch his legs right there, right? Hold on. I want you to watch his legs right there. Okay? They just picked the man up by his neck. All right, watch his legs. When you see his legs straighten out, it's because they picking him up by his neck and dropping him. Watch him, how they pick him up and drop him. What? Did that from Puro. Right? And they're still holding him by his neck and they got him folded up. He's cuffed behind his back, limp, really can't do nothing. Loaded on stairs, looking to put hands on anybody. I know. Sometimes they're an asset. They got his shoe off. They're choking him up, smacking him up. And now they're stepping on him. Bro, this is fucking crazy. Okay, he was able to kick back. I'd fucking kick back too. You're dragging me around by my neck, bro. Look at this giant pig right here. This is the one. This is him about to put his foot. So they have him up by his head like this. They have him up by his head, right? These pigs over here. This pig about to... No, he's not even laying on the bed yet. He's kind of like up in the air. And this pig about to jam that foot into his ribcage. All right? Bro, they're throwing bombs at him. Look at this shit, man. I hit the weed and then proceed to say, fuck all of y'all. Disgusting, bro. He's just limp. He's noodled up. Just, I hope he motherfucked them to his last breath. This is, I think, where they drag him to the window. The worst, bro. This is just evil men physically manipulating a human being for kicks. That man was not a threat to one of those men, let alone 14 of them. Think about that. He was not a threat to one of them, let alone all of them. Glove up, punk. That's the punks gloving up. I missed him. They done dragged him to the window. I don't think our country or our world has been invaded by any particular evil. It's just every facet of life has been infiltrated by someone's evil. You know? Feds busted a few years ago some correctional officers that had their own gang. I don't doubt it. What's all the looks about, though, Larry? Tell Jonathan, the only thing I could think of this situation being worse is imagine all the other innocent people that this happens to throughout the country for God knows how many years. Transparency, my ass. There's no transparency. This shit's happening all over the planet. Look at everybody's giggles around here, bro. What is this is some diabolical shit. Everybody's giggles around here, man. This is not new. This is a good day. This is when they get the good lunch. Despicable, man. Disgusting. Bro, they got him down on that his knees. They're stripping him. They're pulling on all his clothes. I don't understand what they doing, man. Why? You not look? Are you looking for something? Did he stash something? Did he boof something? What's the problem, bro? Or did y'all just get caught in a ritual that y'all usually do on a regular basis every now and then? It's like getting a good lunch, you know? You get you a victim. It's like back in the day when, you know, boy, we got one we can chase, boys. Well, maybe it's one of those deals. Look at these two dorks. Huh? You done got your face in some shit, stupid. Eh? We see you, pendejo. Shout out Rodriguez. I go there, and when they asked me, I said, true story, I know how shit goes in there. But one time I was thinking on my way to jail, I'm going to say I'm a paisa, so I have to exercise and do shit with the homies. I go there, and when they asked me, I said paisa. So paisa rep made my bed, showed me around, and 20 minutes later, some homie sees a tat in the back of my ear and calls me, hey, you a paisa? I answer Simon, and he's like, what's behind your ear? I respond, tatuaje. He's like, nah, you're a homie, fool. The rep from Paisas comes and asks, Ed is homie way? Yeah, you played yourself. Salutes. So did these two dorks, though. They played themselves even worse. Look at this. Look, is that nervous laughter? Or is that, you know, wait till we get our badges. Look at it's all giggles. I don't understand that. Huh? It's all giggles. Everybody wants to criticize gangbang police, biggest gang in the world. Facts. Shout out Mike Lopez. So I have to go with the homies, and when I get to the rep, tells me, homie, I just asked you if you were a homie. You said paisa. I almost got clapped, but they let me slide, boy. Also said some funny shit. He was playing with fire with that one. Matter of fact, police like that is the reason gangs started in the first place. Packs. They've done this on the street forever. How long ago was George Floyd? These fucking cowards are gonna be crying for mercy if they supposedly hold them accountable. There should be jails full of fucking cops like this, because this is happening on a regular basis. This is not happening. Look at these giggling bitches. Look at them. Look at them. What the fuck are y'all watching? Bro, straight laughter, dog. Straight laughter. And now, right? If they aren't charged or nothing, but the cameras come to talk to them, I was traumatized. It was nervous laughter. I was scared. Well, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Video's almost over, y'all. Oh my God. Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit? Bruh. Hold the fucking phone. Hold on. Let me cover this so I can take a look at it real quick. Bro, they lifted him from the back and shit, lifted his whole fucking body, limp body in the air, bro. Bro, y'all and the ones you love the most, fuck them. Oh shit, I fucked up. There we go. It's crazy. Ragdoll, bro. You could have got rolled out and placed on PC. Glad you made it out safe. Salutes. Bro, estos hijo de la gran puta. Look, while these pendejos are sitting around laughing, everybody's giggles and giggles. Look at everybody giggles. Look at these gigglers. Bunch of bitches. All right, so what's the outcome of somebody that right there, in the mix of these 14 men beating this man to his unaliving, What do you think the consequences would be for a person that says, hey, what the fuck y'all doing? Stop. What happens to them at this moment on camera? What happens to them? Bro, they pulling on his clothes. They pull his clothes off. He's limp, bro. They going in his rib cage and they going like this. Huh? Because they think they did him in, or they don't know, or they hoping he's done. Is he done yet? I'm not a real good censor, am I? We're gonna see. The Tubo's gonna tell us. Quickly. As soon as the stream is over. Despicable, bro. Look, they're laughing. They're standing around his body laughing, man. Look at these fools. They're having a good old boy conversation. It's crazy. They're having a good old boy ass conversation right now. Very nonchalant, very, Ojalá lo peor. Jeez, bad censor. Bad censor. Hold the fucking phone right here. Boom, give him the deathos. Give that pig them keys. Look, dude, the dude that was giggling is checking for his pulse, bro. This bitch right here that was giggling in the hallway is checking for his pulse. Diabolic. Yeah, I'm getting clapped for all this. I'm going to have to cut this whole shit into pieces. I tried. Bro. Oh. Puro face shots. Hold on, man. What are they trying to do to him at first? Give me a second here. It's like they're holding a napkin over his nose. And when he fights, putazos. They're trying to shove that shit in his mouth. Whatever that is, they're trying to shove it in his mouth. A rag or whatever. The big pig. That pig right there, he's trying to do it. The big bald pig that had his foot in his rib cage. And then this other pig, the one that I said is the violent one. The one with the head, the most violent one. The one that punched him in the gut. The one that did all of that picking him up and dragging him out. He starts punching him in the face. Amongst other ones. And while he's down, they punch him in the face. He goes down. Then one is punching him in the face while the other one punches him in the legs. What investigation? What investigation? All of them, including this funny one right here. The worst for them and everybody they love. Look at his face. Look at his face. Just the cavalier nature of his stupid fucking face. Look at him. Look at him. You ever seen a pig like that? It's a super pig. Look at his stupid fucking face. Pigs are the biggest gang, especially in LA County. They have the biggest union in the whole country to protect them from any punishment of their actions. Bro, pick them up like that just did them dirty, bro. I'm gonna drop this video on the link. I'm gonna drop the link for this video on the channel. Jesus. Se metió hasta adentro. Super pigs. Facts. And if you ask me, forget about the next morning. If you ask me, that man passed away right there on that table. You know why? Because nobody's in here smiling no more, and they looking like they need answers. All right? Look at the pigs. Look at their faces. Look at this puto's face that was checking his pulse, that was laughing in the hallway. Look at this puto's face, the one that been doing the most to him. They look worried now. So look at worry on their face now. Huh? And you know what? I think this camera we're looking at is Super Pig's camera. Right? This one here did the worst of it. Everybody got a look on that face like...
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that though.
Fucked up. I'm gonna drop the link to this in the chat. Despicable. Y'all can check that out on your own. We'll drop it in the Discord too. The Tubo straight kicked people out of the live stream today. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. I want to hear what Stephen A. got to say about this. Not that I really usually give a fuck what Stephen A. got to say about shit, but he's talking about this, and he's at, the thumbnail's asking a specific question, so I'd like to hear what he got to say. Salutes. What the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on out there, but here we go.
As I told you at the start of the show, no matter how affiliated I am with the world of sports, I don't stop there. Not when it comes to expressing the kind of things that I want to express, to addressing the kind of things that I want to address. And when I say I want, it doesn't mean that I'm always taking enjoyment in showing things or speaking on things. It means that it's necessary and it's unavoidable. And it's something that we have to make sure that we touch on. There is a video that is circulating throughout social media. This video, it's newly released. Unveiled Friday by the State Attorney General's office in the state of New York. It is a horrifying video footage showing a fatal prison beating of a handcuffed black man by New York correctional officers. Reading from the Instagram post, it says, in a horrifying display of brutality, newly released footage captures the fatal prison beating of a Mr. Robert Brooks at New York's Marcy Correctional Facility. Shockingly, several officers were executing the attack. The video shows correctional officers relentlessly assaulting the 43-year-old man as he sits handcuffed, helpless to defend himself. Officers are seen, and I saw the video, and you'll see some of the images right here. You can see officers are seen punching Brooks repeatedly, one striking him with a shoe, a couple even lifting him by the neck only to drop him back onto a medical examination table.
Wait, I could have done this with still photos? I couldn't have. He could.
They just kept beating him and beating him.
There's a chance that he don't get clapped for that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I get clapped for what I just showed from his channel. That's what's crazy about this dude.
This was worse than Rodney King. Remember Rodney King in the early 90s in L.A.? And remember when the riots ensued because the police officers got off after being caught on video beating the living hell out of him with batons and kicking him and all of this stuff? Why was this worse than that? Because Rodney King lived. Mr. Robert Brooks is dead.
And if you ask me, he was that way, unalived, on that table.
From the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, says this senseless killing is outrageous and horrifying. 13 correctional officers and a nurse implicated in the incident are facing termination. What the hell do you mean termination?
Did they throttle his channel when he started saying that shit? You know?
Why aren't they arrested now?
Straight to jail.
It's on video. You know who it is. You've articulated it's 13 of them.
There it is.
And a nurse. At the very least, where's the arrest of the officers we saw choking him, lifting?
At the very least. At the very least.
Him up by the neck, kicking him, hitting him with the shoe, punching him in his midsection and beyond, kicking him in the groin. Where are the arrests?
Facts.
Excuse my language. The fuck do you mean termination?
Man, I'm with you.
Where's the arrest? Why are they not in cuffs? Why is there not a perp walk with them walking in to a courthouse, lawyered up, in front of a judge, having to give a plea of guilty or not guilty? Why has that not happened yet? Why not?
I ain't never agreed with Stephen A. this much before.
Maybe because it's not. Maybe because it's not Monday. It's Monday now. It's Monday now. Why have they not been arrested? Give a damn about a termination. Bump a termination. Who cares? They need to be arrested now.
Shout out Velez. Velez said, I wonder if once terminated, the union can't protect them, and that's why they did that. If that's the case, they should have been terminated and then immediately arrested. You know what I'm saying? If that's how that works. Ronnie King, rest in peace. Dude got beat up. It was on video, and he ended up getting a $2 million settlement. Bad investment. Bought a house in Rialto, California, where he was drinking one day and John the pool. Crazy.
There needs to be a perp walk now. We need their faces. We need to know their names.
Names, faces, all of that. I'm about to go back to the video. We're gonna state the names. Gangsta.
We need to show the world who they are. They're murderers.
Facts.
They're murderers. The video's right there.
Right there.
So we can have. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Because I don't disagree with what happened to P. Diddy. After the video in the hotel of him hitting and kicking his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, we also saw raids on his house by Homeland Security. We've seen charges that have come down the pipe.
And guess what, man? With the Diddy shit, man, y'all better come with some solid fucking proof. Listen, as much as I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire with him, y'all better come with some ironclad shit, because I ain't just going to buy it and be caping for a system that may have railroaded this dude if they ain't got enough to smash him on, period. Shout out Zoraida. I love me some Stephen A. There are very little things I don't agree with him on. Here's the thing. I don't watch him as far as sports. Every now and then I'll catch him in a UFC event or whatever. I watch him fucking, throw hands with his trainer. That was ridiculous. But when I watch him, it's mostly in videos apart from, since I don't follow ball sports anymore, I usually watch him in other videos. But salutes. I don't really know his stance on most sports things.
Find out whether he's guilty or not guilty. We also saw raids on his house by Homeland Security. We've seen charges that have come down the pike. We'll find out whether he's guilty or not guilty, but we know that his reputation has been irreparably damaged. We saw him get arrested. We knew he was turning himself in. Y'all still made sure it was a perp walk. We saw him get arrested.
Facts.
We saw him thrown in jail. He got to await trial in the spring. No problem there with the accusations that have been leveled against him, with the charges that the case that the government thinks they have against him. Cool, no problem. This ain't no civil case. That's a criminal case. I got it. Well, what the hell is this? Ladies and gentlemen, this is worse than what happened to George Floyd. That's right, I said it. And don't get me wrong, because there's no way in hell that should have happened. Derek Chauvin is a murderer. Those cops that sat back and
listen, what they did to Freddie Gray, man. What they did to a lot of people, man. That Freddie Gray shit, that shit happened to me before with a meat wagon full of people in it. Brakes. This, that. They did that boy in with that shit.
Nothing, we're complicit, and all their asses should be in jail.
I agree.
And the loss of the breath of life is the loss of the breath of life. And it's painful, and I get it. Suffocating, calling for your mama, gasping for air. That's cruelty. I got it.
And guess what? In the YouTube world, it's only one cop that I see that calls cops on their shit. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it's Matt. I believe his name is Matt Thornton. He seems to be the only one that I see out there saying, nah, this is bullshit. We got to stop doing this, and that. Everybody else is, I ain't heard no, but you tell me if I'm wrong.
But Robert Brooks was beaten to death while handcuffed. He wasn't just killed, he was tortured on camera.
Now, does Stephen A. get demonetized for using these words? Because I know when he's doing this show, he's not necessarily thinking about that shit, man. He's doing his show.
It was caught on video. Where are the arrests?
Period.
I want names.
And is he the only one talking about this? Me and Stephen A.? That's crazy.
I want faces. That the governor of New York is going to come out and says 13 correctional officers. I want to know all 13.
No.
Don't
get me wrong. I know I'm not the only one on YouTube, because I'm sure plenty of reaction people reacted to this already before me, But I'm just saying, as far as people like Stephen A., I ain't really hear too many.
Faces. I want them on camera. Every one of them. Every one of them. Damn it, the nurse too. I didn't see a nurse.
I want somebody to ask the nurse and the porkers what was so funny. Forget about what's happening over there. What was so funny? Huh?
Hitting this man, but if you're gonna say that the nurse is implicated, hitting this man, but I didn't see a nurse hitting this man, but if you're gonna say that the nurse is implicated too, show the nurse as well.
The nurse was sitting there watching. We saw it. Shout out Velez. Exactly, Shy. I hadn't heard about this case till today. Crazy. We saw the nurse and his apprentice, or whoever the little guy, his little mini-me was. The nurse was checking the man's pulse after they did what they did. He was sitting back watching. He was walking through the hallway laughing. Right?
All of them. All of them.
Yeah. Salute Stephen A.
It says here, equally chilling is the revelation that body cameras worn by the police officers, or by the correctional officers, I'm sorry, were not activated.
No, Velez. The nurse no metió mano. The nurse, I'll show you the nurse. The nurse no metió mano. The nurse was in the hallway giggling like a bitch. Right? This the nurse right here. This the nurse right here. Hold on, let me pull this up. This the nurse. This the nurse. Look at him. This the nurse. Nurse ain't hit him. Nurse ain't help him. I ain't see the nurse hit him, not yet. You know? He giggling like a bitch. Right? And then he go and he check the man's pulse. I'm going to hold that video there, though, because I want to go back to that video and I want to call them pigs out by name. Where the homie at? Stephen A. Salutes to you, bro. He did that shit. All right, when you're put in a position of power and are sworn in, don't matter your rank, you swore to protect and serve. Every single one of those officers failed. Facts. Go be a criminal, bitch. You just a criminal with a way out. Till today, I hope. As for the nurses implicated because he gave an oath to protect and care for the patient, so that it's their fault as well. He walked around laughing, giggling, like a hoe. Watching and laughing, but thought he did. My bad. And I don't know. He might have. I ain't see him. I ain't peep him. I peeped him. He didn't come in the room until they had already undressed Buddy, and he looked like he was gone. And dude was. And then I showed y'all the image of them looking stupid. Huh? What about this guy? What's this guy? He's tripping? He feel like he shouldn't be there? So yeah, the nurse didn't come in until after the fact. But the nurse didn't come in till after the fact.
Leaving the public with only silent, blood-chilling visuals of Brooks being stripped and left motion. Not activated. Police officers, or equally chilling is the revelation that body cameras worn by the police officers, or by the correctional officers, I'm sorry, were not activated. Leaving the public with only silent, blood-chilling visuals of Brooks being stripped and left motionless on his back. Letitia James was a very conspicuous figure when it came to Donald Trump's case. This is what we want to see a DA.
Get it.
Prosecuting. I'm not sitting up there and getting into the whole Trump thing, guilt, innocence, or whatever. I'm just saying when you talk about menaces to society.
I use the same words. Menaces to society. Society is not safe with these motherfuckers out there. Check their basements.
And a DA that goes after them and makes sure that folks are punished. This kind of stuff we want to see. Every single individual who put their hands on Robert Brooks,
and those who didn't, are, as far as I'm concerned, accomplices.
Is guilty of murder.
Facts. Those that put their hands on him are guilty.
You want to determine first degree, second degree? Fine. It's one of them. He's dead. You want to sit up there and talk about manslaughter, whatever. I never understand why I got to be manslaughter instead of murder or whatever, but figure it out. The point is, anybody.
That wasn't no manslaughter. To take someone out this way, not able to defend yourself, your family isn't there to protect you. I can't imagine how this brother felt, man. But he was walking around, so he knew what was going on. He was laughing at it and watching. And neglected to care and protect their patient. Guilty. Straight to jail.
That put their hands on him is guilty of murder. And anybody who stood by and watched and did nothing is complicit.
There it is.
Although not directly guilty of murder.
I'll tell y'all a funny story. Real quick. The other day, y'all saw that I was with Leroyce Hawkins at an acting class. And I had done my scene already. Everything was gravy. I decided at one point, with the help of my agent Vilma, that let me do the other character, right? I didn't know his parts very well. And at some point, I'm going to say, your son's involved in a murder and you're going to be complicit, right? I said complacent. Everybody started laughing and shit. Just ran with it. It was good, though. So every time I hear that word now, I think of that moment. Salutes.
But you're complicit. Directly guilty is complicit.
Facts.
Although not directly guilty of murder. But you're complicit.
Mm-hmm.
I want names. I want faces. All 13 and the nurse. All of them. Having said all of that, there is a way for times to get better. There is a way to potentially, at least,
Albert, you be surprising me sometimes, Albert. Salutes to you. This has nothing to do with the incident. And we know you just walked in. We had this conversation already. This has nothing to do with the incident, but Robert Brooks was booked on stabbing his girlfriend, right? This does not change the facts, though, of what the cops did. It doesn't. He was there he was there serving his condena, right? That's what our society asks of us, right? You commit a crime, you serve your time, right? To do what they did to do, you had a better shot of convincing me, hey, they let the girlfriend's family get at him or some shit. You know what I'm saying? This is something else. Huh? He was there to serve his shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute Albert Flores on the check-in.
Rail some of this. There is a way to potentially, at least, derail some of this. And to bring a heavy hand down upon those who transgress in such a fashion and those who are complicit, whether it be with their ignorance or their neglect. And you know who it's in the hands of? Donald Trump.
I knew he was going to say that shit. I knew he was going to say that shit. This country has gotten to the point of just saying that man's name in any fucking conversation whatsoever. But let's see. It's all a song and dance to me. Shit fired me up. Salute to everybody that tapped in tonight. Honey's up in the chat for y'all. Shit fired me up, pissed me off. El tubo isn't helping. Alright? Tubo tweaking. But somebody got an answer for that. Now I want to go back and get these names that are on these videos. He just threw that shit on there at the end as a tagline and shit. I'm looking for these names. All right. Sergeant Glenn Trombley.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomb clot? Oh.
Adiós, pendejo.
Right? That's Officer Trumbley. Here we go. Got another one right here. Correctional Officer Michael Along.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomber clot? Oh.
Adiós, pendejo.
Correctional Officer Michael Fisher.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomber clot? Oh.
Adiós,
You don't want no problem.
Adiós, pendejo.
Hold on, we need more. I don't want to miss them. I know there's 4 cameras, so we should be getting at least 4 names here. We should be getting at least 4 names here. We got another one right here. They forgot to add this one. Oh, to the nurse, whatever the nurse's name is who's standing right here, whatever the nurse's name is, hold on. To the nurse. To this whole ass nurse right here.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomber clot? Oh.
Adiós, pendejo.
Right? At this point, they stopped putting names on these things. Here we go. Matthew Gallagher, Correctional Officer Matthew Gallagher.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomber clot? Oh.
Adiós, pendejo.
They stopped putting names right there. All right? So I think that's it. Fuck y'all. Disgusting. Adiós, pendejos. Crazy. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what they do. They show us what they do. Out loud. We don't give a shit. Again, 100's up to y'all. What's up, man? Hopefully y'all having a good Friday night. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. All right, we still here for a little while. Maybe I'll find shout out Zorada for dropping in the Discord. She dropped in the Discord Camilo's latest joint. Camilo seems to be he ran out of topics to discuss.
Si me peleo con ella, pues es lo que están viendo.
Now he's going into his life since he's out of Oakland Leaks talk and out of the country. It's time to bring his familial drama in. I don't know who picked his outfit today, but But now he's gonna start talking about his family and the hard times.
Soy hipócrita, no vengo a hacerles hipócrita. No vengo.
Let me ask y'all something. Y'all say that this guy is from the Pollo Loco, family fortune. Is there money in that? Is he busted? Does he need YouTube for money? Why not just, if you got bread, why not just enjoy your bread and shut your mouth? I don't understand.
A fingir, como lo hace muchísima gente, un matrimonio perfecto. No. Al contrario.
Look, she's like, hell no, this is not perfect, boy. If I wasn't on the run, I'd step out right now.
Vengo a demostrarles los pleitos que hay, los errores que yo he cometido, el por qué nos hemos separado, el por qué nos hemos peleado. Por otra cosa, por quien más lucho en esto son por mis hijos.
He's saying, I'm talking about how we, marriages have hard times. We're not putting up no fake marriage here. I go through hard times.
Y más por este cabrón.
Son los que motivan a uno.
Porque cuando platícales qué fue lo que pasó esa vez, porque nos separamos y yo.
He's telling his wife, tell everybody about the time we separated.
Estaba decidido a ya no buscarte.
Pero uno muchas veces, uno como mujer, hablando como mujer, a veces no.
So anyways, I'm just putting that up just to oh no, is it Pollo Loco? No, Los Pollos Hermanos, I think. No, that's Breaking Bad. He's the Pollo Loco guy. All right, y'all let me know if I'm wrong. So I saw a little bit of that message. And let me know if you want to, I mean, it's kind of like an active chat, but I don't know if you want to do that or not, but you let me know. But yeah, so that was just it. I just wanted to see what, you know, and I'm not interested in his fucking life like that. I wasn't interested in all the shit talk he had to talk before. Facts. Collect your bread and shut up. Like, what the fuck are you doing? All right, salutes. Let's get this out of here. Despicable. What they did to that dude. Rest in peace, Robert Brooks. Where are the arrests? Shout out Stephen A. Do this here. Let's see. We're going to have to go drag JP back. I think JP bounced on us. Salutes. What else is big? Jay-Z took a L in court. I know that. I don't know what that's about, though. Probably pick that for another live stream. I know the judge wasn't happy with him from what I understand. I don't care, Shy. I don't owe anyone anything. I know how to take care of myself and watch my surroundings. You be all right. You just a ill contributor in you know, in this here channel. So your name is gonna be mentioned. You know what I'm saying? She said facts on JP. We lost him. Salutes. Happens. It happens. Let me see. That's a video here I want to cover, but that's for another day. Hold on, I'm just looking at what I got saved here. See if we could pop something real quick. Damn. What's this mistake? Fuck it. Cops realized they made the worst mistake of their lives. We seen a couple of those a little while ago.
Who is that, Hart?
No, that's
Shout out Explorer with us. Salutes. Yeah, I know, but everyone thinks I live in the Shy. So let's go with that. There you go. You know what I mean? Fuck what these people talking about. Alright. And again, I'm also running into something where people getting in my inboxes and other places and, you know, asking me, and it's always been like that, right? I have very little time. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it personal when I can't respond or when when I can't call or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take that shit personal. I'm a man that wears many hats, all right? And I gotta do my thing. So if you want to talk to me, get in the Discord. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. And I do my best to respond, but some people just extremely, what's the word? Entitled to a conversation. And then they bounce. That's cool. Bounce, but that's on you. Let's see what he's talking about here. Cops realize they just made the worst mistake of their lives.
Who is that, Hart?
Who is that?
no,
Hart?
that's Tom check. Oh my god.
Was she in there?
What happened? Was the train trying to tell somebody something? Many hats. Facts. Hats, caps, all of the above. Salutes.
Was she in there?
They let a whip roll off. What just happened? Who is that? Who is that? Hart? And the train is honking. Why is the train? Did they leave? Shut up. Did they leave the car on the train tracks? Shut up. That's crazy.
Hart?
No, that's time check. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god.
Was she in there?
Yo, the train hit the whip. Yeah, that he was coming. Yeah, he was letting it be known. Somebody was in the car, yo. What? That's some real. What were you doing in your car?
Time check. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god.
And you wasn't paying attention to that train that was running up, yelling at you? And dude's like, hey, what's up with this whip that's on the tracks over here, huh? This whip right here? What's going on with this? Oh, it's a lady in there? Oh, well, that train's trying to tell you to get that off the tracks.
Who is that, Hart?
No, that's time check. Oh, oh my god.
Oh, wow. Train smashing.
Was she in there? Was she in there?
Train smashing or train whistling? Both. Train smashing and train whistling. Wow.
Was she in there? Was she in there?
She was in there.
Oh.
Why the parked on the tracks?
What? I mean, who pulled her out of the whip on the tracks? I'm so confused right now. Oh, no. We're going to talk about that. That's what the train was trying to tell them. Facts. Yeah, why they all so calm standing by their car? Working man, SMH, it's a UFC fighter who tried to commit unaliving. That way, he's all jacked up now. Matt Hughes. Matt something, I think. Matt Hughes. So let me tell you about Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes, I never liked that guy. Never liked him. Was never a fan. I always thought he was obnoxious. Just a country boy. And all of that unaliving stuff, I think his ego is too big for that. I think he tried to beat the train. He paid almost the ultimate price, but he's in bad shape now. To me, I don't know, man. That shit felt like dude tried to outrun that train and the gravel got him, because I've gone through that story. I'm gonna yeah, no worries, I appreciate you. I'm gonna cover that story on head kicks. I gotta do that. Shout out also. I know it ain't right, but what the fuck, you dumb bitch. I think he tried to beat that. Train, Matt Hughes. I'm gonna cover that story on head kicks. It's a good story. I need to list these things, you know? That's a story that I could do on my own, not in a live stream, you know? Head kicks. Matt Hughes tries to outrun the train, and I'll explain why I never liked Matt Hughes. I never liked that guy. Never liked him. Vicente said, choo-choo train telling its surroundings is coming. What up, though? Shy salutes, Vicente. Bruh, they tweaked. Disclaimer of liability. I need one of these. All information contained in the video presentation is provided for entertainment purposes only and is not to be relied upon as legal advice in any matter in any jurisdiction. The authors leave any... Yeah, me too, y'all. The authors leave any and all conclusions and individual members of the audience. To individual members of the audience, the author offers no statement of fact beyond me either, y'all. Those available through diligent private research or through information freely available in the public record. To the extent that pending or settled criminal matters or crimes or possible crimes are discussed in this video presentation, all parties or defendants are presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. To the extent that any pending or settled civil matters are discussed in the video representation, all parties or defendants are presumed not liable unless proven liable in a court of law. The materials in this video presentation are copyrighted, and therefore copying, reproduction, or distribution of any part of this video is yeah, all of that, y'all. I'm making it something different. The people that don't understand what I'm doing in the comments, they be like, shut up, we just want to hear the video. That's not how that works. I have to react to the video. I have to stop the video. I have to make what it is something that it wasn't, something different. This is a different presentation than was offered up to you raw. Pause. That's the new way they rough up the public. The way the cops don't catch charges. Just kidding, man. If that's one of them, that one was foolproof. You know what? Let's leave her right there on the train tracks. That sounds like mental health problems to me. That is my opinion. Matt Hughes, well, you have to know who he is though to have my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you're just thinking about him as just anybody, yeah, but you have to understand his character the way that I do, and why I never fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that another time because it quite could have been. I think he tried to beat the train. Working Man said, nah, I got the same vibe from him. Vincente, choo-choo equals get the F out the way. Facts.
On the night of September 16th, 2022, officers from Fort Lupton and nearby Platteville respond to a 911 call regarding an incident of road rage in Weld County, Colorado. The caller claims a woman in a Toyota Tundra has been tailgating and antagonizing him in traffic, and allegedly even pulled a gun on him at one point as they were driving down, harassing him in traffic. Claims a woman in a Toyota Tundra has been tailgating and antagonizing him in traffic, and allegedly even pulled a gun on him at one point as they were driving down Highway 85.
Still has visual, but the vehicle is starting to pull away.
The officers rush to catch up to the woman before this highway altercation can spin out of control. But some officers find it difficult to keep up.
D9, I'm pretty far behind the other units. I'm just going to turn around and go back to my jurisdiction. There's a point.
Special 2346, want to go point.
There's a point in this.
As one officer heads back to the station, two others finally catch up to their suspect.
Wait a minute, so she just tapped out? So what, you got a bunch of bums on this force?
Catch up to the woman before this highway altercation can spin out of control. But some officers find it difficult to keep up.
D9, I'm pretty far behind the other units. I'm just going to turn around and go back to my jurisdiction. There's a point.
Special 2346, want to go point.
There's a point in this.
As one officer heads back to the station, two others finally catch up to their suspect. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez of the Platteville Police Department initiates the stop, while Officer Jordan Steinke of the Fort Lupton Police Department...
Where'd they stop her, though? Did they stop her on the tracks? That's the dude that told them, who's that in the whip right there?
They catch up to their suspect. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez of the Platteville Police Department initiates the stop, while Officer Jordan Steinke of the Fort Lupton Police Department is the second one to...
No, shout out Zoraida about Matt Hughes. I don't doubt that he had... I don't doubt that it's possible he had mental problems and wanted to end himself there. Could have to do with CTE. You're talking about a man that took punishment in his career. He was a great champion, right? But I understand his ego. I understand the way he thinks. We'll have that conversation. I'm just offering up quite possibly he could have been sitting there waiting and having mental health problems. But we're gonna talk about it. I don't think that was the case though. I think Matt Hughes tried to beat that train. We're gonna talk about it on Head Kicks though. It's going down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film the video, the story, whatever, and then we'll have a premiere and we'll talk about it in the chat, or we'll do a live stream where I premiere that video and we talk about it right then and there. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Something. Salutes.
To arrive on scene. Neither of them seem to notice that Vasquez has parked his patrol car in a very dangerous spot.
Oh, it wasn't the car she was in. They parked the squad car on the tracks. What? And who did it? The senior officer?
The Fort Lupton Police Department initiates the stop.
Okay.
While Officer Jordan Steinke of the Fort Lupton Police Department is the second one to arrive on scene. Neither of them seem to notice that Vasquez has parked his patrol...
No, Vasquez, it's the old man that did it.
...car in a very dangerous spot.
I'm right behind you, Vasquez. I'm going to your passenger side.
Driver, let me see your hand. Let me see your hands.
Wow.
Another Fort Lupton police officer arrives on scene to provide backup.
Right behind you guys.
Yeah.
Dispatch Lipton 346. We're giving commands. Her hands are out the window at this time. Dispatch Lipton 346. She's out of the vehicle. Hands are visible. These bugs.
I'll hold you, help him cuff.
Yep.
Okay. You want to go to his side?
Hey.
Lift your hands up. Lift your hands up. Okay. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands up higher. I want you to set your phone down on the edge of your truck.
On your left.
You don't need it. You can leave it on. Come on back. Keep coming back. Keep your hands up. Keep coming back. Keep coming back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Stop right there. Get down on one knee and then the other.
I got cuffs.
She did pretty good.
Good? Keep your hands above your head.
Don't move.
What's going on? Why are you doing
Little girl.
I'll explain everything in a second.
What Officer Steinke doesn't realize is that she's about to make a mistake that will change all of their lives forever.
They tweaked. They tweaked hard. Shout out Zoraida. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you. Salutes. She tweaked. They tweaked hard.
Where are you taking me? We're taking you to the car. Come on. Why? What? Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me? No, ma'am, but can I please get my cell phone? We'll get your cell phone in a second. Is there any weapons in the car?
Ready?
No, ma'am, there's nothing on. There's no weapons in the
Bro, this is almost like the Acorn guy. They put somebody in a car by themselves and can't keep them safe from themselves being the officers.
Oh, no. Okay.
Anybody else in the car? Come on out. Do it now.
Ma'am, what's going on? I'll tell you in a second.
I hope they didn't unalive this little girl. You think that unalive this little girl? That's crazy, dog.
Take a seat. I'm so confused. Can I get my cell phone? I will get your cell phone for you. Take a seat.
They probably wouldn't have shown us her face if it did, right?
Could you please bring my cell phone? Nope.
Officer Steinke closes the door on the suspect.
Come on, Stanky. You tweaked, Stanky. Damn.
But somehow neither she nor Sergeant Vasquez noticed.
Bro, no situational awareness. They all terrified of this little girl, not realizing that there's a sign here that's illuminated. There's a sign here that's illuminated. And they're in between them.
That the patrol car was parked in a compromising position.
It took her a long time to pull over.
I got a holster right here in the passenger seat.
Okay.
She had to get rid of that hammer.
It took her a very long time to pull over.
I'm going
Did you see your toss anything?
No, I don't care what I say, Rodriguez. No spoilers. Salutes.
I'm
going
Did you see your toss anything?
I she could have because it took her a long time to pull over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I just said. She had to get rid of that hammer.
Wait, I'll come back and help.
Sergeant Vasquez and Officer Steinke
All right, you're burying the lead, Rodriguez.
continue the vehicle search, noticing only too late the sound of approaching disaster.
Toss it out the window?
She could have out that window, but who is that? Hart?
No, that's Tom check. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god!
Did she say it's on the track?
Oh, no, that's Tom check. Oh.
Oh, okay. There was somebody telling her it's on the track. Pendeja. Pendeja and pendejo, because he parked there.
Out the window?
She could have out that window, but who is that? Hart?
No, that's Tom check.
Bro, how long has that train been? You never stop on the tracks. It's just common sense. How long has that train been howling, though?
The vehicle search, noticing only too late the sound of approaching disaster.
Toss it out the window?
She could have out that window, but who is that? Hart?
No, that's Tom check. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! That's our contact 346. Patrol car was just hit by a train.
Bruh. Common sense is virtually non-existent these days. Bro.
Negative. I think we're all okay. Go ahead and get 5-star. Go.
Negative. I think we're all okay.
my train. Negative, I think we're all okay. Go ahead and get private certificate though.
The officers know they've witnessed the destruction of the Platteville patrol car, but it takes a moment for them to realize the true nature of this disaster.
Are you okay?
Was she in there? Was she in there?
Oh my God, yes she was. Dispatch.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Oh, the bomb clot.
Adiós, pendejo.
Not just her. The man that parked there, the woman that put him in there, and everybody that left it there should be fired. What?
In there? Was she in there?
Oh my God, yes she was. Dispatch, subject 346, status medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
Finally realizing that their mistake tonight has led to tragic consequences, the officers rush down the tracks to see if there's any chance that the woman in their custody
Bruh, now it was perfectly centered on them tracks for that train to hit it dead center.
has survived.
All she could do was push herself as far as she could to the opposite side of that bitch and hope for the best. What the F? Oh my gosh, bola de pendejos. Everybody was out of pocket. They was all out of pocket for that one. Did I do that? Bunch of Urkels, bro, for real.
Watch the fence. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, bitch. Now get me out of these fucking cuffs. How dare you leave me on the train tracks like this?
Injured party in my unit. She's waiting for the head.
So just confirm, is the bleeding serious?
Yep. Very serious.
Copy.
Did she answer?
So just confirm, is the bleeding serious?
Yep. Very serious.
Copy.
Is she conscious? Dispatch, Sultan 346. Female is semi-conscious and moaning.
The sight of the destroyed police vehicle is enough to signify how miraculous it is that the woman is.
Bruh, the train hit the car and they still didn't know if that was the car she was in. She didn't think it was until somebody said, was she in there? So when they got there to pull old girl over, when they got there, she pulled over on the side of the tracks. The old man pulled over on the tracks. He got out the whip and upped on her. The other girl came around the other side and upped on her. Old girl came out the car, got down, got cuffed, got put in his car that was sitting on the tracks that nobody noticed. She went back to search the other car. He went back to talk to her. Train is smacks the car with the girl in it. Old girl tells the person on the phone, "Nah, we good." And then dude said, the dude that was moving the pickup truck turns around and says, "Was she in the car?" And then it dawned on old girl, oh shit, she was in the car. Also, now she wasn't relocated somewhere else like all the ones that fuck up. Who knows? She probably was.
Is alive, despite the fact that she was handcuffed the entire time.
Bruh.
The sight of the destroyed police vehicle is enough to signify how miraculous it is that the woman is alive, despite the fact that she was handcuffed the entire time.
I'll get him off you.
But the mangled steel will make it difficult to provide assistance to the woman, even for the
difficult jaws of life. Somebody call AAA, they probably got one.
EMTs arriving on scene.
She's conscious and breathing. She can't talk, but she's moaning. Copy that. Just one? Just one. Copy that. She just went unconscious?
Yeah, nobody. Just yeah.
Hello?
Hey, we got help here. She speaks
Who is it? She was a felony menacing suspect put in the car.
While the EMTs wait for tools that will get them inside the car, the officers involved begin to grapple with the full ramifications of what.
I'm not asking for a spoiler, but I wonder what the ramifications were of that. You know what I mean? Salutes to y'all for hanging out. We've been here 3 hours. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate y'all per usual. Appreciate y'all much more than the platform. Platform do me dirty. Right? My honey's disappeared for some reason. Trying to silence me, y'all. That is horrible. They should never be hired by any department. Can't fix stupid.
What just happened?
She's moaning. She's in pain, fuckers. Yeah. No shit. It ain't pleasure.
Yeah, we're okay. Are you okay? Hey, I love you, and I care about you. Go sit in my patrol car. I'll get cared, okay? Okay. Just take a deep breath.
Now, is she crying because there's a mangled girl in a car, or is she crying because she knows her job is done for? And she might catch a criminal charge. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Is stupidity criminal? I think when people are your responsibility to keep alive so that they go through their judicial process, I think stupidity can be criminal. Better make sure you're not parked on the tracks while you're crying and shit.
As Officer Steinke processes the horror of the last 10 minutes, a Platteville officer goes to speak to the other individuals involved in the crash.
Shout out Rodriguez, you're half and half. System is broken. That's wild. AAA showing up for roadside assistance with the jaws of life on standby. They gotta have them, dog. It's the train tracks. Also said yes. She's about to lose her gig.
Are you the conductor?
Yes, sir.
All right, are you okay?
Yeah.
You surprised, huh? Yeah. Even responding to this.
Yeah, he's like, what did you pendejos do? Huh? Y'all didn't hear me? Miles and miles away?
So I'm a little shooken up.
We seen the lights when they were coming up, so we thought they were on the road until we turned the corner and then our lights hit you, hit the cars.
Yeah.
And then we put it in emergency, but
Yeah.
we're going 50 miles per hour. We seen the lights when they were coming up, so we thought they were on the road until we turned the corner and then our lights hit you, hit the cars.
Yeah.
And then we put it in emergency, but
Yeah.
we're going 50 miles an hour with
Yeah.
You ain't just, with 11,000 tons, you just ain't gonna stop a train because officer fucked up. Shit ain't gonna work.
1,000 tons.
Yeah. Wow.
It was just an empty vehicle we hit, right?
Man. Great question from the fucking conductor. Amazing question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why didn't you guys move?
Mono con los ojos tapados.
I think the suspect, the lady, she was in the back. I think she's okay.
Well,
you think, pendejo? That ain't what that dude wanted to hear. You putting that he feel like he mangled that kid. He probably got more compassion in his heart than anybody out there in the uniform.
the woman is alive, however, it remains to be seen if she's actually okay. Firefighters with heavy tools arrive on the scene to get her out of the vehicle while Officer Steinke rejoins the effort.
They got this big saw out there.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine here. She's still conscious? I don't know.
There's the jaws right there. They got the jaws. They came with the jaws.
She's awake and
She's awake and conscious, dude said.
The suspect has been removed from the vehicle, which gives the police a moment to realize that they don't know anything about the woman in their custody.
No. Who she is? No, we have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, let's get you back to our city.
With the woman finally getting the emergency medical treatment she needs, Officer Steinke's sergeant arrives on scene and immediately recognizes that she's in no shape to stay on duty.
All right, you're okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take her back to our city, okay?
Yeah, that's really fine.
That's what they called it.
Okay, so just gonna hang out for a little bit.
All right, you're okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take her back to our city, okay?
Yeah, that's really fine.
Her patrol car is just gonna hang out for a little bit. But I figured CSP needs it anyways.
All
hers?
More than likely to figure out positions of everyone's cars.
Okay.
Mine was parked on this side of the tracks. Platteville was directly on the tracks, right behind her.
All right. How close?
Look at, she put it all on Platteville. Platteville is the old man's jurisdiction. Remember, this is two different departments. She lied. Platteville was directly on the tracks. You pendejo.
More than likely to figure out positions of everyone's cars.
Okay.
Mine was parked on this side of the tracks. Platteville was directly on the tracks, right behind her.
All right. How close were you to the actual crash?
50 feet?
Okay. I'm gonna have you dress out. Okay. Go ahead and take her back. That's fine. We'll figure out something to do with the car.
I'll get the car. I'll make Brian do a relayers and.
If you're working on anything paper-wise that doesn't take any precedence, don't worry about it.
I don't have anything to do.
Cool.
Officer Steinke's patrol car will provide the clearest view of the train.
You don't win shit. I'm the one that said AAA with the Jaws of Life, bro. You win shit. Right? Fire truck showed up with them bitches. She's so lucky to be okay, the one in the car, not the office. But yo, the one in the car is just as fortunate and lucky as the dude that was in the back seat and caught 100 shots from the Acorn guy that got hit in the street and crawled and said, I'm hit, and was never hit. And his partner that he made bust at the car, that guy got over 100 shots pumped into that car. And he got away from all of them, and she beat a train. She beat a train. Now, I don't know what kind of injuries she got, but she beat a train. You know what I'm saying? She beat a train. All right? If she's alive and in a better mental space right now, I'm hoping she be telling me, man, can't nothing stop me. I'll beat a train.
Crash itself.
In cuffs. Cuffed behind her back. Yeah, cuffed behind her back.
And that horrifying footage will be shown in a moment. For the time being, however, Officer Steinke seems to realize that this could spell the end of her career.
Is he gonna take my gun?
No. Why would they take you? You didn't shoot anybody, did you? No. That wasn't part of the call.
You didn't park on the tracks either. You didn't park on the tracks. You didn't, all you did was put her in the car. Now, should somebody have peeped that shit? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Red Dye. Bro, I think you're right about the conductor having more compassion. I live on the major Santa Fe tracks to Chicago, 1.5 hours out. 18-year-old committed the big one by train. Conductor showed up to the wake. I believe that. I believe that. That dude just want to do his job. He want to get his load from one side to the other, get back to his family. That's it. Yeah, she definitely got wounds, but she's alive. Paid the service bill for the family. Yeah, man. That dude don't want, his job ain't there to hurt nobody. He just running this giant along these rails. That's his job. These motherfuckers, is their job not to park on that motherfucker and put a suspect in the back of the car on the train track.
Why the was he parked on the tracks?
It's not an unreasonable question, and it is perhaps one that Sergeant Vasquez himself is struggling with as he shares his version of what happened.
Vamos a ver if he's bull. She's already pointing. That's cool. I get it. Let's see what he's talking about. Yeah.
Hey, so I had a mishap here. My car got hit by the train. I know. The worst part about it is I had a prisoner inside. Yeah. I was out of the car. It was a felony menacing, so, you know, we proned her, myself and 4 level proned her, put her in the car, and then here comes...
Train tracks are no joke. Trains. What he said 11,000 tons. What?
Millions.
Shit, I need to put the Vin Diesel. 100 metric tons a month. But he talking about 11,000 tons. He's trying to stop going 50 miles an hour. He said he peeped the lights. He thought they were on the road, but then he peeped the lights. He hit the emergency, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah. I was out of the car. It was a felony menacing, so, you know, we proned her, myself and 4 level proned her, put her in the car, and then here comes the train, and I didn't realize how close I was to the tracks, and it took the rear end of my car, and it just spun it, but it didn't roll it. It just threw it. It just like moved it. It moved it about a good 60 yards.
If Sergeant Vasquez is downplaying the...
Hold on, wait, what? That is your car. Ain't that Vasquez's car? That's Vasquez's car.
My car got hit by the train.
I know. The worst part about it is I had a prisoner inside. Yeah. I was out of the car. It was a felony menacing, so, we proned her, myself and Fort Lupton proned her.
Myself and Fort Lupton proned her, so they had her on her knees and they cuffed her.
Put her in the car, and then here comes the train.
Put her in the car, and then here comes the train.
I didn't realize how close I was to the...
I didn't realize how close I was to the tracks, Papa. If this was the track, this was your whip. What you mean? The center of your car was on the tracks, full.
And it took the rear.
It just took the rear end of my car and it just spun it. No, it hit your shit head on. And it went in whatever direction. It's a pool cue hitting a pool ball. Boom, whatever direction that's it. Whatever English was on the ball, it's a wrap, son.
Into my car and it just spun it, but it didn't roll it. It just threw it. It just like moved it. It moved it about
60. It moved it a good 60 yards. That's more than half a football field, bruh. What are we talking about?
A good 60 yards.
If Sergeant Vasquez is downplaying the extraordinary destruction of his vehicle, he also seems to distance himself from the mistakes made here tonight.
We cuffed her, and I didn't think the Lupton officer was going to put her in my car. I just didn't. And she did. She put her in my car.
So she put her in your car?
Yes, and
Chief Bridge 622, Cartel welfare check 500.
I'm still concentrating. So then now once she's... Well, I didn't know she was in my car because I remember when the train hit, I said, was she in my car? And she said, oh my God, she was. The one good thing is the female officer put her... That's my chief calling me.
Yeah, your chief knows you're fucked. Also say I call bullshit. You effed up, stupid. I hope the guy should get 100 million. Hold on, though. He's failing to say what he did as soon as they got her in cuffs. Where did he go? He's not saying that part. We cuffed her.
I think the Lupton officer was going to put her in my car.
I didn't think she would put her in my car.
And she did. She put her in my car.
So she put her in your car?
Yes, and I
Chief Bridge 622, Cartel welfare check 500.
I'm still concentrating. So then now once she's... Well, I didn't know she was in my car because I remember when the train hit, I said, was she in my car? And she said, oh my God, she was. The one good thing is the female officer put her... That's my chief calling me. Put her on the wrong side, which was saving grace. Because if she would have put her where the prisoners go on the
Oh, so that's true. If that was a squad car that has the back cut in half, she could have definitely put her on the wrong side of that, and old girl would have had nowhere to move, and she'd have got pinched and smashed by that train. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. Just imagine what the poor girl that did not. Just imagine what the poor girl that did nothing, cuffed, can't get out. Poor girl's always going to be damaged body and thought. Facts. Shout out Chucky Chingong on a check-in. I hope your son double-legged everything that was out there, Papa. One officer blaming the other and vice versa. Facts. The one good thing that she had is her seatbelt on. But was she in one of them little backseat boxes on the opposite side of the train?
Passenger side? Okay, so she put them over there, okay.
As insignificant as it may seem in light of the train crash, the police on scene still have an alleged incident to investigate, and they finally managed to identify the woman they pulled over.
Right now, I just need to find out who she is so we can deal with that aspect of it. You hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Look around over there in the door.
Okay. That's her.
TSA, Federal Emergency Response Official.
The woman in their custody is 20-year-old Ureni
20-year-old, that's a little girl. Yareni Rios Gonzalez.
Rios Gonzalez, a wife and mother who works for the Transportation Security Administration.
There's your gun.
The officers find the firearm, but the priority tonight has shifted dramatically, even with the discovery.
So she was on this side?
Yeah. She was placed on this side and stayed on this side. I do not...
There's your gun.
The officers find the firearm, but the priority tonight has shifted...
She's a 20-year-old running around with a hammer talking crazy.
...dramatically, even with the discovery.
So she was on this side?
Yeah. She was placed on this side, and...
She was placed on this side, and this does look like one of those split in half back seats.
Stayed on this side. I do not
Yep, there's plexiglass and shit.
know if she was put in the seatbelt.
Yep, there's a barrier here. Wow. Should have got crushed.
It doesn't look like it.
The circumstances of tonight's crash are
She had
deadly
no
serious
seatbelt
by
on?
any
No
standard.
seatbelt, Velez.
And stayed on this side. I do not know if she was put in the seatbelt.
It doesn't look like it.
Doesn't
The
look like it.
circumstances of tonight's crash are deadly serious by any standard, though one can't tell by the conversations at the scene.
I'm just glad the officer was in there. I was came from the funeral today. I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah, that was for that.
like, oh my God.
We want to start off the newscast with some breaking news tonight.
She had no seatbelt. They know that. And if she was put on the other side, it was a problem.
Just got this video in.
I wonder if my dad saw it.
Oh, yeah, that was for that.
Like, oh my God.
We want to start off the newscast with some breaking news tonight. Just got this video in.
I wonder if my dad saw it.
If he was watching 10 o'clock news,
He might have.
Yep.
Well, I mean, she did get hit by a train.
Yeah. Now should be like, man, it feels like I got hit by a train. I mean, you could say it.
Everybody got jokes. Just 20-year-old hit by a train. Okay, she brandished a weapon. You know. And she's out there being a menace. But again, does she deserve to get hit by a train? You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Look at everybody. Bunch of dorks. It's funny to them. Just a bunch of dorks. Feel like she got hit by a train. Oh, dad joke. Shut your bitch ass up.
Now she knows what it feels like.
How about y'all go stand on the track and figure out how it feels like, right? Tell dude to hit reverse. He ain't but up the block crying because he got more compassion for what happened right there than you do. Look at these jerk-offs, man. Fucking jerk-offs. Shit.
But when the conversations turned to Ureni specifically, the officer seemed to at least believe that she'll be okay.
Your vehicle is part of the crash scene. Same with Jordan's. So just don't move it. Keep your dash cam rolling. We'll keep their deal going. But unfortunately, even if a double twister tornado runs through town, ripping up babies, you're stuck here. How bad did this custody look?
Like physically, she didn't look like there was any broken bones, anything. She looked like she hit her head. Like, I thought I cleared the tracks.
He's so popped. I thought I cleared the tracks. You didn't think. You just got out. You didn't think about the tracks. If y'all thought about the tracks, anything. Estos coñazos laughing all the time. All the time. Just giggling bitches. You know, giggling hoes.
But well, I think she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, we heard a little bit from EMS, and it might.
The fact that she was awake and
I think she'll live, but I think she's gonna have a hard time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we heard a little bit from EMS, and it might.
The fact that she was awake and
I think she'll live, but I think she's gonna have a hard time.
I hope. Then I'll feel really bad.
The Colorado Bureau of Investigation would later.
Then I'll feel real bad.
Yeah, we heard a little bit.
I thought I cleared the tracks. But well, I think she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, we heard.
You know who just said that? The guy that left the car on the tracks. I think she's gonna be all right. Of course you want to think that. Of course you want to think that. You know. I said, damn, you still at it? Good. I figured since the live probably get clapped now. I'm good. I'm going to be done after this, though.
Heard a little bit from EMS, and it might.
The fact that she was awake and
I think she'll live, but I think she's gonna have a hard time.
I help you. Then I'll feel really bad.
Yeah, bien pendejo. No sea pendejo.
The Colorado Bureau of Investigation would later classify Ureni as having suffered serious bodily injuries from the crash. And Ureni's lawyer would tell the media that his client lost teeth, suffered a broken arm, multiple broken ribs, and a traumatic brain injury from the crash.
So I don't think she got no broken bones, because everybody too busy trying to hide their hand and what they did.
And
broken ribs, broken arm.
Then I'll feel really bad.
The Colorado Bureau of Investigation would later classify Ureni as having suffered serious bodily injuries from the crash. And Ureni's lawyer would tell the media that his client lost teeth, suffered a broken arm, multiple broken ribs, and a traumatic brain injury. Her mother would start a GoFundMe page to raise funds.
Changed that little girl's life forever because she had a bad night. She didn't get to go, and they probably still charged her with all that shit, of course. The reason she was there, you know?
For the expenses. Soon the Colorado Bureau of Investigation arrives on scene to handle the crash inquiry, and their agents see the devastation for the first time.
Can you imagine sitting in that car with your hands tied behind your back?
Seeing the train coming?
Seeing the train coming?
No. That's terrifying.
Yeah, no shit.
With your hands tied behind your back?
Seeing the train coming?
Seeing the train coming?
No. That's terrifying.
Despite the extraordinary circumstances, however, there are still two separate investigations to conduct.
Yeah, one of them is her case, and the other one is the fucking train. Shout out Red Dye. Was this a long live shot? Do I need to hit rewind? I just tuned in 20 minutes ago. Yeah, we covered the whole Robert L. Brooks lynching, basically. We covered that in the first couple of hours, and then we came to this. Salutes. I appreciate you. Hit that playback, hit that like button, leave a comment down there, hit all the buttons, do all the things. I appreciate y'all.
I want to probably interview her as a victim of this part, and you're going to be interviewing her as a suspect on the other part, so we may want to do that separately, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, she might not remember.
Okay, let's be honest. New Year's resolutions can feel exhausting. Get fit, eat better, journal more. I mean, the list goes.
Yeah, this part, and you're going to be interviewing her as a suspect on the other part, so we may want to do that separately, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, she might not remember anything.
She may not.
Yeah.
She very well may not, and it may be something where she starts remembering later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I might call and check on her tomorrow and see if they'll see what it sounds like.
Whatever Ureni may or may not remember, however, will be left a mystery for the time being, as the police realize the next day when they pay a visit to the hospital.
So she was awake on alert earlier and declined talking to anybody right now.
Okay, can I hear that from her though? Because I kind of need to know, like, personally from her.
Yeah, I can. You can stand over the door. So I think you can wake up. And there's somebody there that wants to talk to you. I just want to say what you told me earlier that you don't want to talk right now. So do you want to talk right now? No. Okay. Thank you.
She's like, I don't want to talk. It's Saul Good. Somebody call Saul Goodman, man. Right? Somebody call my lawyer. I don't want to talk right now. She's not going to be all right. She has a lifetime of trauma and recovery. That TBI says it all. I'd be suing the department for all they got. SMA, she's too young with a baby. Oh, I didn't hear that part. She got a baby. Shout out Dan Sosa, NJ on the check-in. Salutes Red Dye. Shout out IB on the check-in. Jonathan says salutes, like and subscribe for free quality content. We going and expanding all 2025. Road to 100K. We got them back, y'all. Salutes JP for coming, but we got them back. Hit the like button.
Ureni's lawyer would inform police that his client would not be speaking to law enforcement about the incident.
Yeah, the lawyer said, we got nothing to say. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing to talk about.
Later, Ureni's lawyer would inform police that his client would not be speaking to law enforcement about the incident. Her lawyers would also claim that the man involved in the road rage incident was brake-checking Ureni in traffic, and their client was, quote, afraid for her life.
Quite possible. Quite possible.
To the investigators on scene that night, however, the focus is on the train crash.
Man.
And as the officer who backed up Officer Steinke and Sergeant Vasquez in the stop describes his role in the chaos, footage from Officer Steinke's dash cam provides a shocking view of the collision.
I was behind her car, which used to be right there, in front of mine. Mine's that Explorer. She was parked right in front of me. I was about behind her vehicle, thinking the custody was in hers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I saw the train, and I started to make a step because I saw that the custody was not in hers. Started to make a step towards trying to get her out.
Here we go. We got the money shot, yo. So wait a minute. So this coconut knew that she was in that car on them tracks. He looks like he's looking around the car.
She was in hers. Mine's that Explorer. She was parked right in front of me. I was about behind her vehicle, thinking the custody was in hers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I saw the train, and I started to make a step because I saw that the custody was not in hers. Started to make a step towards trying to get her out. Knew I didn't have time. Yelled for you guys to stay back, and that was it.
As extraordinary as the dash cam view.
Bruh, if she would have been on the other side, if they would have walked her to the other side of that car and put her in that back seat, it's a wrap for Shorty. I'm talking about a wrap. It should have been a wrap already, bro. You seen the speed that motherfucker hit that car with? So she pulled over here. They pulled her out, put her on her knees right here, cuffed her, and put her in on this side. Had they put her on this side, it's a wraps city for her. So that was eerily and sick. Monos con los ojos cepados. No, she might not remember at all. She got mad video to go back to. She may remember a week before and a week after she leaves the hospital. So sad. That's crazy. What steps, pendejo? He said he took steps to get her out.
Started making steps on me. I was about behind her vehicle, thinking the custody was in hers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I saw the train, and I started to make a step because I saw that the custody was not in hers. Started to make a step towards trying to get her out. Knew I didn't have time.
Yeah, I didn't see no steps. I ain't see no steps. And if she was on the other side of this whip, it's a wrap, son.
Yelled for you guys to stay back, and that was it.
Boom.
As extraordinary as the dash
cam. Yelled for you guys to stay back, and that was it.
As extraordinary as the dash cam view of the crash is, the scene is somehow even more frantic from the officer's body cam video.
Move your car! Stay back!
Move your car?
Officer Jordan Steinke was found guilty of reckless endangerment and third-degree assault charges.
Oh, shit.
Charges in July 2023 and sentenced to 30 months probation and 100 hours of community service.
Damn.
Sergeant Pablo Vasquez
She
pleaded
kept her job, I guess, no? Does that keep her job, or she can't keep her job with that shit?
guilty to reckless endangerment and received a sentence of 1 year of unsupervised probation.
Nobody goes to jail.
Both officers were fired from their respective
there
departments.
You go. Get the fuck out of here. You guys can't work here. You're pendejo, right?
Adiós, pendejo.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomber clot? Oh!
John, estos pendejos walking around half-assed doing their job como un mono con los ojos tapados. Bola de pendejo. That's a good one. I like that bola de pendejo.
While reports claim that both officers were fired from their respective departments. While reports claim that Ureni will battle with the physical and emotional impacts of the collision for the rest of her life, she doesn't seem to have lost her sense of respective departments. While reports claim that Ureni will battle with the physical and emotional impacts of the collision for the rest of her life, she doesn't seem to have lost her sense of humor. According to court documents, Ureni Rios Gonzalez won an $8.5 million settlement from the cities of Fort Lupton and Platteville on June 4th, 2000.
$8 million. Now she just want to be all over IG on the puteando tip. Look at his ass. Okay?
Have lost her sense of humor. According to court documents, Ureni Rios Gonzalez won an $8.5 million settlement from the cities of Fort Lupton and Platteville on June 4th, 2024, roughly a year and a half after the train crash.
Hey, Zoraida, I don't think she got no trauma. She ready. She got $8 million. She said, I'm good. Oh, I'd be trauma too. I'd be, me duele todo. Forever. Wow, what a fuck up. Talk about a bad day at work, huh? Bien pendejo. Los dos, the one that parked on the tracks, the one that put old girl on the tracks. Y'all wilding the entire fuck out. She's in celebration mode still. She on it, boy. Let's get it. She's like...
Tango el gato los pantalones.
They hit her with that million. She said...
Tango el gato los pantalones.
She not fucking around. Salutes to her, though. She had that coming. And salutes to her lawyer, because her lawyer wasn't playing no game. That was the pro bono case of the century. All right, in the hospital, talking about say nothing, do nothing, don't move a muscle. Can we get to 30 likes before we get out of here? Salutes. About to go to the chat. Salutes to Yareni for making them pay. But like Zach said, they'll just get another job at another precinct. Like that punk that killed Mike Brown in St. Louis got another job in the state of Missouri as a cop. She in celebration mode, boy. She getting it. Shout out Yareni's getting it right now. Right? Bruh. She earned them millions because... Bruh, she took on a train. That train was going to end her. It was going to be a wrap. Who even parks a car on top of the train tracks? That's Driver's Ed 101. Well, to be fair, he was in the middle of a pursuit. She just happened to stop next to the tracks. His dumb ass stopped on them. And then she put old girl in his car and nobody made the adjustment. All right? Nobody made the adjustment. All right, y'all. Am I apologizing to El Tubo for the technical difficulties they put me through earlier? I think they tried to silence me today. They knocked y'all out of my live, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to cut that part, though, because they're probably going to, try to clap me over it. But we're going to see. I'm about to go through the chat. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. We've been here 3.5 hours. Shout out Raven Jefferson. I remember 298 was first. Shout out 298. Zoraida, JP, Young Jizzle, Dan McD, Raven, we appreciate you. HG, we appreciate you. Miguel Lopez, Velez 408, Rodriguez, JP, Traitorous, Trollops. Oso, my brother Oso, salutes. Fista, appreciate your insight. Zach, salutes. Mike Lopez. Albert Flores. Working Man, salutes to you. Vicente, appreciate you. Red Dye, salutes. Ivy, Dan Sosa. Make sure y'all catch that replay. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so, or Tubo on some BS. Zachary, that's how the law enforcement department works. Salutes. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Right, I am Audi 5000. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to try to edit through the weekend, so I don't know if you're going to see me unless something happens, something spectacular happens. Hope everyone has a great night. Have a great weekend. Monday, I'll be dropping the edited versions of the saga, of the Mini League saga. All right, salutes. And with that said, man, y'all have an amazing night, and I will holla. All right. Y'all could, again, I'll drop the Discord link for those that want to join the Discord. Jonathan will be hosting his usual after stream Discord party. Shout out Chucky Chingon. I appreciate you, sir. Boom. There's the Discord link. Let's get it. Boom. All right, we good. hanging from a thread till you dead. Cause your partner put a price on your head. Cause your chick was laying up in his bed. She getting details, spilling every word that you said. She working retail, thirsty bitch just trying to get ahead. If history tell us anything, y'all both end up dead. It's just a street tale, a fable, some shit someone said. Sit at the table and hope there's more to offer than bread. Pulled out the cradle, first steps you getting chased by a fed. No head starts, just body parts and lead sparks. Old religion, brand new hate and weak hearts. Oligarchs, krakens, dragons, you see sharks. Imagine you could manage to maneuver the deep part. You a savage, you can have it, just show all your teeth sharp. If you could grab it, you could stab it, just aim for the bleeding heart. The ones that show compassion, the soldier that seeks art. Does the artist that wage war take over or take part? Taking a knee, thinking no one faithful is me. I'm good people in bad lands, no evil live within me. I mind mine, I'll survive, find this lands for the free. If I'm mistaken, I'm forsaken, no one rescuing me. Residual effects, stray bullets through familiar necks. For any number of infractions that I deem disrespect. Your beliefs, you deserve better, but we both in the shit. You just haven't come to grips with it yet. Fight or flight, and they ain't really nowhere to go. If your back is against the wall and you ain't throwing no blows, you gon' crumble in the rubble, become blood in the snow. If you a victim, they collect them, grab the body and go. Dig them and ditch them, total disregard for the soul. Gas them and lit them, watch the flesh burn in the glow. Where we live and catch a shiver, this a hell you don't know. Your best hope is that your dying ain't slow, or your dying's a show. Where we at, it's every man for his own. A bloody backdrop, where killers just zone and slice flesh to the bone. Masked and gloved up front of your home. A flash of gun, but the side of your dome. Fresh blood from a stone, dents in your sense. Kick your fucking ball through the fence, dare you to say something. No sense in sitting around in suspense. Find out what's next, open your fucking mouth, disrespect. See the extent of how my life is intense. She beautiful and oppressed in a permanent summer dress. She a servant and still she blessed. Children cradled against her breast, whispering prayers, wishing their souls the best, knowing that they forgotten, not forgetting they're blessed. The bloodiest red lights, just piles of dead life. Something must be broken, the glyphs wasn't read right. You think them Bible papers would shed light? Yeah, right. Burn after reading, tell the preacher I'm leaving.